today. Into the starlit night, foolish dreamers turn their gaze, waiting on a shooting star. But what if that star is not to come? Will their dreams fade to nothing when the horizon darkens most? We
Hello, and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, the Meridian Fall campaign. I'll let this music play a little in the background while I roll a d20. Just for kicks. A 19 is going to be a good night. Good night for the DM, bad night for the players, possibly. We'll see. We will see. Let me double check. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the 5 players have arrived. Am I not in there? What? Yeah, we're still waiting on one body to show up. Hopefully they do. But in the meantime, I'm going to set up. This isn't exactly what the terrain looks like in the fight that they're in, but I'm going to set it up so that we have basic understanding of distance, because things are they're going to get a little bit dicey. So we're just going to, use that to help smooth things out, because our party is in the middle of a combat right now. They are... Alright, music's coming off. Off music. There we go. That music is not registered. I don't own it. That's okay. It's okay. So, a quick recap. We have a party of 5, like the show, like that old TV show, MASH. And the 5 players, assuming everybody shows up, one of them might not, includes... Actually, I'm not going to introduce the characters. They introduce the characters. I'm just going to introduce the situation. They normally are in a large capital city named Ironfell, but they've been offered an opportunity to go out into the wild and rescue some prisoners that are being taken from the front line of another war that they've not even encountered. The prisoners are coming to Ironfell, and they know of a location that's going to pass by perfect ambush spot. They're supposed to jump in, take out the guards, whoop-a-pa! Judo chop, knock them out, kill them, I don't know. Apparently, they've been told that if they accidentally kill them, that it'll get covered up, so it's not a big deal if there's some deaths by accident. But if they were good people, maybe they would just knock the guards out to rescue the prisoners, and then they bring the prisoners back. But all that aside, because that's not going to happen for like another hour and a half or 2 hours from now, while they were on the way, they encountered a strange man who, without any real prompting, decided to start summoning evil zombie monsters to fight them. We're not good people. Well, yeah, that's true. Don't worry, I'll let you guys in momentarily. I just want to complete the recap real quick, and then we will try to set up the map a little better if we can. I can always just use placeholder art for people's characters if I need to, or what have you. But yeah, they encountered this fella who was just standing there, and they were like, I'm not scared of this one guy. And so as they moved forward, he summoned a portal. He ripped a tear into reality. And if anyone's been following, it's unlikely, but if someone here has been following the MF1, the other half of this campaign that plays on Sunday, some time ago they had some similar enemies appear in a somewhat similar situation. Who knows if it's related? Who knows exactly what's going on? I do, because I'm the DM, but the players do not. And as he opened up this rift into the Shadowfell, out came zombie ogres. It took them a moment for them, or ogre zombies. I always get it confused. One of them has zombie... I think it's ogre zombie and then zombie beholder, or the other way around. Zombie ogre beholder zombie. Either way, one of them's... They're back. They're flipped between the two, where the word zombie is, which is kind of silly because in the D&D universe it should either be an adjective or a noun. It shouldn't be. It should be things are blah 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 zombies or zombie blah blah blah. It seems strange to me that they did it flipped, but that's the way it is. There are 2 of these ogres and one of these beholders. There's a little bit more going on, and I'm going to recap with the team because I believe the zombies, the ogres and the beholder have already moved forward some, so I'm going to add the players in, have the monsters move up. And I also believe there is a casting of spiky growth on the battlefield that we will also have to work out. But assuming that we can figure that all out in a minute, it looks like the person that we're missing is on Discord, so hopefully they jump in shortly. In the meantime, I will unmute everybody and let them start introducing themselves. Hello. How is everyone this evening?
I'm good.
The cult is doing well.
We were just discussing plans.
Plants. I love plants.
Yeah, no, you weren't
Hello.
like these plans.
Okay, I've got a bad echo going on. Give me a second. There we go. It's fixed.
Doing pretty well.
Awesome. I'm
Uh,
going to let everyone introduce their characters. Hopefully, I noticed that when I started up the stream, I had it set as a different game. I hope that it's correct as Dungeons and Dragons. Otherwise, you won't be able to.
Yeah, I think it corrected to that.
Hope it's corrected.
Yeah, it looks like it is. I'm watching.
That's good.
Yeah, it has been.
Yep.
So, introducing our. Oh, make me dab.
Gotta do what the fans want.
Is
I'm just saving up
D&D
some
Fanatic
for-
just confirming? Is that someone in Discord, or is that just a general fan watching? Is it one of you guys?
I don't remember
No,
D&D Fanatic.
I'm Praise
No, I don't.
Lucifer.
No.
Well,
I'm
then,
managing.
welcome, D&D Fanatic. I'm willing to just dab for you. Second, you showed up again. I appreciate you so much. So, the party, not my party, the party. You guys don't belong to me, although you do
Not
secretly. Let's go
Unless we
through
do
and
actually
introduce
go
people.
for the thing.
So,
You haven't bought our souls just yet.
I'm going to go from the bottom up on the list that I got. We're going to start with Sophia Lang.
oh yes. Ha. Hi, I play Sophia Lang, the sorcerer of the party. Well, one of the sorcerers of the party, Draconic Bloodline, and she's kind of just there to help the party, protect them, as she was hired on to protect the party, and she's hunting for a ring. And that is all.
Yeah. I'll just give you an artifact. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no fuss from us.
You just say your
Hey, if you
character's
find
looking
an
for it.
artifact, I'm turning into a
you shall
dragon. That's
receive.
just how it is.
Next up, we have a completely different class from the previous character, Lars.
Yes. I am another sorcerer, but I have Fireball.
That's true. You do have Fireball, which is kind of a big deal. It's like one sorcerer, has, is a sorcerer, and the other one just says they're a sorcerer.
Yeah, if you don't know Fireball, you aren't a real caster.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the sorcerer with the firepower to back it up.
Well, I have the AC to back up me being a tank. How about you?
Do you have the HP to do it?
But do you have the AC to cast Fireball?
Fireballs.
True.
I'll find some other stupid accent to do today. Don't you worry.
You could just go ultra British.
Next up, we have our draconic Dragonborn. Barbarian.
Yep. I'm playing Zir Kaziri, Dragonborn Barbarian. He's totem, bear. He just likes calm fighting and money.
You even have a special homebrew weapon that does both those things for you.
Yep, better at killing and maybe drops money on successful murders. Not once has this occurred.
Yeah, well, hopefully the first time it happens, maybe the first time it happens, it'll level up into a more often thing. Because honestly, at the level you guys are at, 20 gold is not that much gold. It should just be every kill gives you 10 gold, and you can just go to town.
I mean, at that point, there may or may not be a minor genocide of monstrous creatures.
go into
And
town.
random civilians.
A week later, and the goblins have already gone extinct.
The shopkeeper,
No more kobolds.
the shopkeeper and his son are working at the counter. The shopkeeper says that will be 10 gold for that item, and you immediately kill his son and pay the man. Possibly. Maybe that won't happen. But lastly, we have our druid.
Yep, I'm playing Redwood, the human druid, Circle of the Shepherd. I'm just there.
Just there.
Just there with an army of cats ready to appear.
Yep.
Just chilling there.
We also have. Sorry. No. Okay. We also have a Kenku ranger who has. I'm gonna say their character fell asleep at the wheel.
They fell asleep under a tree. That's why no one knows where they are.
They may survive this encounter. We'll see how many
We lost them.
DM meteors fall on them. So, as we try to set this battle up again, do any of you have...
You have the initiative order still?
I do. I have it on my end.
Oh my god.
Okay, good.
If you want to know the distance we were from the attacking creatures...
I got that too, but...
Awesome.
I just know I was close enough to hit him with a javelin. That's all I remember.
I was 120 feet up to near them because I was waiting to hit them with a firebolt.
I was also 120 feet away.
I'm just going to pull your faces into the battlefield.
Awesome.
So, the beholder is... Sorry, the zombies are 50 feet up so far. So, 1, 2,
Are we making it each square is 10 feet?
We'll see. I don't know if I need to. The beholder's 40. I believe the spike growth is on... It's like kind of like this-ish. I'm gonna just say because they walked through it, and there is technically like a portal. I'll just draw like a little black portal that is like ripped open right here, potentially spewing out more dudes. We are not too sure. Let's see. Where's everybody else? Whisper is the furthest away at 160 feet. I'll throw him in, but he might not get a turn. How far away is the whole battlefield? That is not 160. So I might have to make it each square is 10 feet then. You know what? No, I'm just gonna keep them off, and everybody that's that far, we'll just not have them on the map yet, which would be almost all of you, honestly.
Me and
Lars
here would be the only two people on the map.
No,
I think
120 feet away, which is
I was 120 feet away from. Yeah, we weren't on the map yet.
I have Lars at
close enough to hit the guy with a javelin. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to work. Is there a way to set it so that every... Yeah, there is. I'll just do that. Give me a second. I can just tell it that...
Okay.
I can just say that every cell is 10, and it'll all work out.
It's kind of our fault for just hiding.
Yeah.
I think I was 100.
There we go. Now we can do it.
With disadvantage.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, then I have to...
Me and Lars would be right here.
I have to make things a little smaller then.
Ooh.
Because they're not 20 feet big, these dudes. They're 10 by 10. So I'll just redraw some stuff real quick. We'll put that 20 feet spike growth. We'll put that portal.
There we go.
That portal's a little too big, but whatever. I think these guys are 50 now ahead. Is that 50? From there? Yeah, perfect. So that at 170 is Lurs. Lars is 170. Can someone double check that that's 170 from the caster?
At 120 is me.
That's right, yeah. Are you guys in the... Yeah, 120
Oh.
is Zarek. 110 is Sophia, I have.
110?
Perfect distance.
Okay, that's cool.
How
I wouldn't actually move, would I? No, I wouldn't, I don't think.
I say
Well,
perfect
how
distance
far-
for my kind of spell.
I am not that. You gotta move me back one.
no! What have I done? I was using Zarek as the baseline. And then Redwood is actually
There we go.
130, so we'll just do this, like, weird mix, and now I don't have to worry about... And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything and center it. There we go.
Oh.
Yay! Perfect.
I'm also going to
Wow,
move this spike growth because it is more forward than it is back. So that anything coming out will have to deal with the spiky spikes. Also,
Yeah.
that means Redwood is concentrating on a spell, but that is the only one concentrating. Also, it should be noted that the spellcaster has taken some amount of damage,
Yep,
and
I
so
have.
have
Oh, he has. Duh.
so has yeah, of the enemies. You guys did
the
some damage to the spellcaster and some damage to the Ogos.
Quick plan. I'm gonna stab the spellcaster. Any objections?
Yeah.
Go
That's
crazy,
Being
go
blocked by
crazy.
3 creatures.
I can run around them.
And thorns.
You have that much speed?
Those are
I
just
move
some
40
free
a turn,
dabs.
so if I
in case
dash, I
D&D
can get to
Fanatic
here.
is watching.
D&D Fanatic is watching?
In case, because he or she, actually I can't say for sure, likes to redeem the dabs, but runs out of points and can't make me do it anymore. So you could just type it in chat and be like, "Hey, can you dab for me for free?" And I would do it.
Points? I'd donate like 500 points for stabbing.
But it does feel so much better when you spend the points, because it's like, you have to! Ha ha ha! You have no choice, I own you, streamer!
Yeah, that's like why I'm saving up for 10,000 to make you take off your tie.
What? Don't do it. Don't do it. Please dab for the next 10 minutes. I can dab like once a minute for the next 10 minutes. I do have to do the stream as well, but... Ooh. I'm a 35-year-old person dabbing! It's the coolest thing. My daughter's... This is on the internet, so I hope someone clips it and like shows my daughter when she's in her teens, and she's like, I hate
That
you,
is
Dad.
my father? Wow.
Dab while DMing. What's with the D
is
and...
back in fashion.
I'm not the dungeon master, I'm the dabbing master.
She's a late teenager. She's going walking through high school. It's like, oh, is your dad him? The dad master?
Is there a dab sticky?
I think there might be.
Let me check.
We gotta know. Oh yeah, the unicorn.
Yeah, the unicorn dab.
Of course, the unicorn.
Stickers are free, and as long as it's not being like abused, I won't put a limit on them.
Yep. Okay. Well,
because some people did find like a trick where they could just spam like 10 at a time, and
it was like 20. It was a lot of people in the chat just.
Yeah, that wasn't a trick. That
Spamming.
was just multiple people doing it at once.
Yeah.
It got a little
Me
excessive.
rapidly tapping it.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It doesn't look like our final player is going to show up. That makes me sad. He's
Oh,
right
no.
there. I see him. He's online. I don't understand. Maybe he's just online doing something important.
Might be AFK, just left his computer on.
So, it's too bad, because he is first in the initiative order, but I'll put him at the bottom. If he comes back, he can have his... If he does show up, he can have a turn, but... The important thing is that the first round is over, so he no longer gets his, fancy stuff. And
So
it's daylight, so he also doesn't get his fancy stuff. He's just a regular old ranger at this point, and not super god ranger.
All we have to do is teach him darkness and give him devil sight.
I mean, I do have darkness.
You do have darkness. He just can't see through it himself, which is too bad.
No.
But you can, which is good.
Yeah.
But he
I
can,
can.
yeah.
That's what I like to call my hidey hole, if anything goes wrong.
Oh, I have a hiding hole too. It's called my ring.
You already have a ring. You don't need the winter.
No, I don't. You're right.
Is the plan to,
Which
like,
is why
turn
it's gonna
it?
go to someone else. Or be sold.
Maybe you get that
Yeah.
ring and then turn it into your special ring,
Yeah.
and you can go
Yeah,
inside the
yeah.
winter ring.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that
which is
would
just
be an
a
interesting
frozen
thing.
wasteland.
And then we could have like a whole like subplot of I get trapped in there, or the entire party gets trapped in there. We have to find a way out.
Nah,
I
we've
feel
got
like
to
we
fight
just
our
sell
way
you in
through
there.
hundreds of winter beasts for a Christmas episode.
Yeah.
claim the ring.
Expect
If
it
he
for
gets trapped in
Christmas.
there, then we sell the ring. And we just say he's a genie. Let's make extra money.
More money. Oh,
I'm not opposed to selling you as a genie.
I mean, I have a genie
Fallstar
case,
wants
I'm
to
not-
pilot a Whisper. Nah, it's okay.
You're not a genie yet.
I'm gonna leave him to the end of the initiative order as punishment, and then I may take control of him, depending on how well you guys are doing. If you guys don't need him, I might just toss him away. But if you guys are in trouble, he's gonna jump in, and when I control him, I'll just have him try to melee the monsters and be a meat shield.
melee the monsters. Oh,
Yeah,
dear
he's
God.
gonna run in and punch. That's what he's gonna do.
Yep, he's gonna cut him up with his tiny bird feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Who's after him in the
Yeah.
initiative order?
it is Redwood would be first up then.
Yes, I'll be using my movement speed to go, I don't know. How about here? That's like 30 feet.
Sounds good to me.
That's 30 feet down. I'm done.
I'm going to cast Ice Knife On-
Ice knife.
with this douche. Screw him.
So it should hit them all, right? Which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
All right. I have a feeling you won't miss. Oh, a 10 to hit. Guess what? That still hits. These guys suck.
What? No way.
Wait, does they have a less armor class than our spells than our sorcerer?
Yep, that's
Played
true.
with them before. They have an AC
Whoa!
equal to Lars.
That is a lot
That's
of
just
damage.
sad.
Okay, first off, it's 6 damage initially, right? I'm just gonna do that first. The
Yes.
one zombie takes 6 damage, right?
All of them take it.
Then
no,
all
no.
3 of them have to
I was
make.
thinking ice damage. Apologies.
They have to all make DC checks, right? So let's
Yep.
do that.
DC something deck saves.
Yeah.
DC
14 dexterity. Well, with an armor class of 8, guess I'm probably a bad dexterity. All right, the bottom
They
zombie,
are
the
giant,
top
rotting,
zombie,
fat corpses. If they had good aim,
the Rob
good
zombie.
dexterity, I'd be
Don't
worried
let
about
them. We have
what
less
the
than me.
necromancer makes them do.
They all fail miserably. You
Oh no.
devastate this party. 40. Yeah, that puts them both in the bloodied state now. As you smash, the ice explodes, and the zombies are like barely paying attention, and they just all take the damage. Mind you, the beholder hasn't gotten hurt yet, so 15
Oh, don't
isn't
worry.
that much. But
I have a plan to hurt the beholder.
the
I
ogre
have a plan-
zombies,
I have a plan to hurt the wizard.
ogre zombies are hurting.
And I might as well use my bonus action to summon the unicorn, just in case I'll need to do anything.
I got word from Grimforge.
Okay.
He
Oh,
said, "Yay,
just cast.
shortly."
Can't check.
So where would you like to put the? It's 30 feet, right? So you get like a 6x6 cube, or is it 20? Or is it 20 feet?
It's
4x4? And I don't know why I say cube.
30 feet.
30 feet. So you get that's
30
from the
feet
center,
radius.
so it's 6x6 or 6x6 square. Where would you like to place it? Because combat's going to kind of squish in the middle. You won't probably be healing Lars anytime soon.
True.
Feel free to draw a box, or you can just like ping where you want the center to be. And I'll draw a 60. 30 by 30. Not 30. 30 diameter. 30
It makes
radius.
sense for it to be around here. I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna do.
I did just get word from Grim. He's going to be here shortly, according to the message.
Okay. So this is our little unicorn ward thing. It's in the
Unicorn
middle,
sphere. Oh,
and it's giving anybody. If you heal someone, what is it? If you heal someone at all, everyone gets affected, or is it if you heal someone while within it, everyone gets affected in it?
Well, I think it's well within it.
You have to be in it, casting a heal spell, then everybody in it gets additional healing, including yourself.
Yes.
So that sounds like it's going to be awesome. I think it does a couple of other tiny small things.
Yeah.
You'll let us know if it comes up.
Yeah. So that's my turn.
All right. Not a bad turn from
not a bad turn at all.
yeah, as you just like demolish the zombie and the zombies and what have you. So next up is our mysterious spellcaster in the back, still waving his hands with that large rift open. This time out pops. You know what? It's not going to work very well now that I think about it, because if anything comes out with less than like 10 hit points, they will just die to the spike growth. But that's still what's more or less going to happen. As a bunch of as a group of smaller enemies come rushing out of the portal, and I'm gonna roll initiative for them real quick, and then I will kind of explain what's going on. Actually, that's not going to help me because I didn't actually write down the initiatives of everybody else. So I don't know where you would fit in the order. I just know the order. I don't know the numbers. So I'm just going to put them at the bottom. So there are a total of 6 zombie creatures going to come out of there. 3 of them are much quicker, and they look lean and mean, and some might even say ghoulish as they come charging out at you guys. And then the other 3 are much slower, regular-looking zombies. But there's something strange about these zombies. If they even survive walking past the spike growth, it might not be worth me explaining this, but we'll see. If you don't mind, Coffee, can you roll 2... the amount of 2... Is it 2d4 per 5 feet?
Ooh.
I think it is 2d4. So if you could roll 4d4 for me, and I'm just going to apply that to all of them as they move towards you guys. And then they'll be outside of it. I won't have to worry about it for a while.
Come on, Kofi, roll max damage.
So let me just get this ready. I think they actually all have the same amount of hit points, even though they're 2 different enemies. Are you still there, Redwood? Coffee?
Yep.
Can you roll... Is it 2d4 per 5 feet of movement for spike growth?
Yeah, 2d4.
Okay,
per
so
5 feet.
Can you roll 4d4, and I'll just do that to all of them. They'll all take that damage, which is actually an insane amount of damage for one spell, honestly. So 10 damage. You just did 60 damage essentially, because it was to
That's
hit
beautiful.
6 separate creatures. None of them are bloodied by that, so you know, it is what it is. But I will quickly grab, I must have a regular zombie somewhere. Do I not?
I'm sure you do.
Do I not? I don't think I do.
Don't you have a massive collection of, like, creature tokens?
I know, I thought I did. Where are these? I didn't, I'm searching. I don't have either of them, which is really annoying. I'm wondering if I could just use placeholder art for now.
Ignore that. I was just messing around with the roll functions.
Sure, placeholder for the ghouls, since they're faster and the other guys are probably not going to get you. Do you mind keeping it clean for a sec while I put stuff in? Thank you. So to move out of the spike growth is going to be 20 feet of the 60, so then another 40 feet. So 50 feet total, which I believe puts them about where the other dudes are. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then behind
The
that
one-
is going to be the Zombonis. I guess I'm going to use a shadow, I think, but they're not shadows. Don't be confused by that. Just because.
Shadows OP.
Yeah, shadows OP. Maybe I should have made them shadows, and then would have resisted the spike damage, maybe. Actually, would they have? It's magical. Probably not. The thing about these zombies that's a little out of the ordinary that you guys find strange, because even though you guys have never fought undead before in the campaign, people can kind of guess what a walking corpse looks like. They have this weird, like, pole sticking through their chest, like, coming out of their chest. It's like a metal rod with, like, a brass ball on the end. And you notice as they, like, walk around and their feet rub against the, like, the stony, earthy ground that, like, it looks like there's sparks coming up, like, maybe little lightning bolts on their feet. And, like, occasionally you see, like, a bolt strike from their chest back into their own body again, like from the pole in their chest, Tesla coil style into their bodies.
So don't hit them with lightning breath.
Something weird is going on with these guys. Who's to say exactly what? But that's it. And as he finishes summoning those guys, finally, he allows the rift to close, and he is now just, standing there, eyeballing you guys, holding his magical staff of standing. It's a staff that helps you stand.
The legendary magical staff of standing? But that's a legendary artifact.
I need that.
It's an artifact. The artifact of standing upright.
Think we got our
So,
Forge.
next up, Sophia Lang. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, I'm still going strong with my plan. I have before. 7th level magic missile directly at the wizard. Just throw it at him.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're in the middle of combat.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't care.
Go for it.
Unless he casts shield.
Excuse me.
If he casts shield, oh man.
No, he's gonna just take a big old beating.
Alright, so,
But yeah, one casting of shield would be quite embarrassing for you.
he takes, oh my god. It would. That would be 7d4 plus 7 points of damage.
Alright.
All your magic missiles.
Yep, all of them. Then I gotta
Pew,
roll.
pew, 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 shoo, shoo, shoo. The
On
air
every
just
single
fills with magic missiles. Remember that time the DM gave you a magical item? Nah, I remember.
25.
5 points
And I
of
have to,
damage.
hold on, I gotta roll to,
Had Genie's
see
wrath.
if I keep it. I keep it! Not
Barely!
Barely!
Genie's wrath, he has to do
No,
an
it doesn't
attack roll.
I don't. Yeah, it has to be an attack roll.
I just made the suggestion. Don't know how it functions, but
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
I'm not a sorcerer.
It's okay, you're gonna quicken. Boom, 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 boom. He's hit with just explosion after explosion. A 7-shot sail past all of his army and slam into his body. He looks worn. You've hurt him.
I do got a bonus action.
Excellent.
I could just, Eldritch Blast and Genie's Wrath that, and try and
Definitely.
hit. I don't know. What do I want to hit? I could try and hit the wizard again. He's in range.
Okay, I'm getting called off to do something on the side. Just have me run and stab things.
I might put you near the back again. Are you
I'm
raging?
low.
Did you rage before you threw those javelins? Last time.
Oh, I
They
can't.
were reckless, were they not?
As my bonus action, I will convert a pact. Oh, ooh, I don't want to do that. A pact spell slot to give me 2. No, is it 2 or is it 1? I
For
forgot
a first level spell?
Trading in a first level for more sorcery points.
want to say it's 2.
Hold on, I'm looking. Because first level for 2, it doesn't seem right. It's usually you gain less sorcery points for the ones you spend.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you think it costs 2 to refill a spell slot, but when you go the other way...
Yeah, hold on.
Font of Magic.
Font of Magic. So complex. Oh no, 1 does give you 2 sorcery points, and 2 gives you 3. Okay.
Yeah, you get the straight refund.
Yeah, pack
So.
level spell slot and bring it back both my sorcery points I used. So that was my bonus action to do. And then I guess I'll use 10 feet of movement, make sure I'm in the zone of the healing.
The potential
There we go.
healing. Awesome.
Potential healing. And then I'll pass.
Okay. Next up would be Zarek. How far away is he? Can he even make it? I know he's got 40 feet.
He has 40, but he could dash for another 40.
Then he's not
Then he won't be
attacking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Smart move. The non-Zarek move would be put yourself in there and then just go to someone else's turn. Put yourself in the unicorn thing and just end your turn.
I think I'm gonna just wait, which is actually better for him, honestly, because the monsters are gonna move towards. I'd rather him take his turn before the.
Doesn't he have javelins?
Wait.
He does have javelins, but he said he wanted to run up and.
Change?
Sorry.
I
cut
was
out?
really concerned because I didn't see coffee
Silver.
anywhere.
Did I cut out?
Am I coming through? I don't know.
You are.
You
At least
are,
for
you
me. For me, you are coming through. Oh, make me dab. Boom.
I cut out. Uh-oh.
Bam, bam. Yeah, he said he wanted to run up and stab things. I really wanted him to do that before I with my guys.
Oh well, next round.
I'm just gonna jump to Lars.
Alright then.
Lars, it is your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go set off a
Ooh.
fireball here, so it goes.
First fire.
show
Is
off.
this your first fireball of the game?
No, I think it's my second.
I think you
Second?
did this fight specifically. You did one already.
I don't
Show
think
off.
fireball ever happened this fight. Like, we only got 1 round of combat last time, and there were only 2 mobs in the field.
Yeah, and I use the fireball.
I think you did fireball the 2 big zombies.
Yep, so right there, in that square, I'm gonna cast myself a fireball.
Once again, show off.
Hell yeah. At level 3, of
So
course.
I don't think. So are you casting it where the beholder is?
You can cast it through
Yeah,
the fire.
I'm casting it left from there, yeah.
Okay, so it hits everybody except that one dude
Yeah,
at the bottom.
This guy's special.
I have a feeling I won't need to do much rolling for the smaller guys. But hey, let's see what happens. Maybe you'll roll all once. 23. If they make it, they only take 11.
Would that kill them? Even the 11?
Let's find out. Let's find out if it would kill them.
Oh, they're resistant to fire damage, are they?
Let's find out. I'm just gonna roll to see if they're resistant
I mean,
to
they're
fire
not gonna
damage.
die really if they make their fortitude saves.
Oh boy. Oh, I rolled too many. Oopsie.
You're good.
So, let me roll these guys. Well, you know, those cool zombies that I made are, well, actually,
They're pretty cool.
you know, some of them might live, in all honesty.
Your cool zombies are pretty cool.
I think so.
I think we all do.
Okay, and then the 2 zombie ogres, real quick. Oh, one of them makes it.
I think we do. There we go.
75, wow. And then the beholder zombie.
Sorry if I was
Oh, he
echoing.
makes it as well. Actually, surprisingly, even with negative dexterity, A bunch
Oh,
of them
damn
manage to get out of the
God
way.
damn it.
The zombie beholder gets out of the way. One of the zombie ogres gets out of the way. Two of the weird zombies get out of the way, and one of the ghouls get out of the way, and one of the ghouls doesn't even get hit. But one zombie ogre did take the full brunt.
You did
Both
want to transmute.
both ogre zombies are now definitely bloodied, and the ones that took the full damage, which I'm going to say is this one and this one, are straight up dead. And the ones that survived, this one, and this one, look really, really bad. They look like they took a ton of damage so far, which I guess they kind of have.
Fireball.
Tactical.
That's what I get for throwing quarter CR monsters at you, I guess.
Yeah. Remember what happened when you threw those giant worms at us? That didn't last long.
Giant worms? Maybe I should throw
you-
giant worms.
You did throw.
Yeah. See, now we're gonna get like 3 purple worms, and it's gonna be a TPK, and it's your fault.
We're gonna jump back to Whisper since you're here. If you want to introduce yourself real quick, Whisper the rogue.
Ranger, close.
Oh no, they're the same thing.
Kind of. Yeah, I play Whisper, the Kenku Ranger, and I am the party's less amoral character and battle strategist.
Amoral character.
Yeah, less amoral.
You're the less evil one.
Yeah, I don't rob
I'm
old
back.
ladies.
I'm rather proud of us, I'll have you know.
That's his crowning achievement so far.
Yeah.
It happened 6 months ago, but he wasn't around for a while.
Yeah, so, how, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're all the squares are 10 feet, by the way.
Oh, the squares are 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yep, for this case.
You were 160 when we started away.
So I can only move like 2, 1.5 squares?
You can move 3 squares, which is 30 feet.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm thinking of 20-foot squares.
That would be something.
That would be something.
I'd probably do 15-foot squares first, because then you could move 2 squares.
He just needs a magic item that lets him move quicker.
That's 80 feet.
Or just cast haste.
Or just get fast.
Alright,
He needs
Just get
to
fast.
stop skipping leg day.
alright, I can't tell who's up and who's not at this point.
Who's up?
Yeah,
All
like
these
who's
creatures.
are they all alive?
They're all
They're all
alive.
undead.
They're all undead, yeah. So there's 2 zombies with... I'm not sure if you were here when I explained it. The zombies that came out have like a pole sticking out of their chest that seems to be occasionally zapping electrical bolts from it
Right.
to back into the zombie. But that doesn't seem to matter because they're almost dead. 2
That
zombie
one right
ogres.
there?
Yeah, go for it. That one is the most hurt, for sure.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, definitely.
And then, I think I'm gonna get 2 attacks around, yeah. Sorry, I'm used to 3.
Whoa. Fighter?
Whoa.
No, you're just used to going first. Or getting your first round thing going on.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do,
Sharpshooter?
actually no. I will go ahead and, take Sharpshooter. 'Cause
Alright.
then I might be able to use a second attack on something else.
Seems
All
good. They're really easy to hit, so... Basically just don't nat 1.
Will a 10 still hit?
A 10 will still hit.
Good God.
Yeah, they got the same
have
Lars, I'm
Lars
pretty
AC.
sure.
Oh wow,
They're as punchable as Lars.
that's sad.
But not as durable.
So you got damage, Hunter's Mark, and the plus 10. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I gotta roll. That was
Right.
So damage. Well, that. Let's see.
21. 26
Almost max damage.
damage. Right into its head. Destroy the brain, someone says, as it collapses to the ground in a giant heap. That's a lot of meat. It's a large creature. Dead again.
Okay, which one also? What's the next most injured-looking one?
Except for the zombie beholder, which is not even bloodied yet, everything else looks super dead. Like everything is really beat up.
This guy and these guys are fine HP wise, relatively.
Yeah, the spellcaster looks really hurt because he just took 7 magic
They didn't
missiles.
have a blue line on them. They've been
very heavily injured.
All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy here.
The other big guy? Go for it.
Same thing. I'll
Sharpshooter.
try and use sharpshooter. Yep.
Seems good against enemies who basically can't get out of the way.
I still might miss with a 2 though. I mean that does take it
5?
down.
Yeah, 5 does miss. you like it's not that it got out of the way. You just fired it wide. You were so excited about that first kill, and then you remembered you were late to the D&D stream, and then it goes wide.
Yeah, that's definitely what it was.
Zarek, your turn before all the bad dudes get to have their turn.
All right, let's try to kill as many of them as I can.
Seems legit.
So are we back in the original turn order?
Yeah, but I didn't play you. I just had you wait.
No, it's
You are first.
Okay, I can only get to here, so it's javelin's time.
Javelin time. Don't you have 40? Don't you have 40 feet of movement?
I do.
Okay.
You could have just moved up one more, but
it's all good.
Yeah. You do what you want to do.
You do you, man.
Don't tell what the lizard brain murder machine what to do.
We need to get him something that gives him Misty Step.
Oh.
First javelin to the face.
I'm assuming you're throwing it at the spellcaster again?
Yes.
Okay. 17 will hit.
If he was a wild magic
6
barbarian, he would have access to Misty Step.
It cuts his arm as it flies past. Your second javelin. 21, definitely. No, that misses. The 21.
Rolls back over. Now it's a 1.
Yeah, you're just like death by 1,000 cuts here as these javelins come sailing by and just like slash little cuts on his arm and leg.
Yeah.
He needs a lightning javelin or a javelin.
What I need is to be able to fly.
You need to become a dragon, is what you need.
I do.
Okay, awesome. Just a note, you are raging, right? No?
Yeah, I think I am.
Okay.
I did have it marked down as that, I think.
I feel like you raged on the first round.
Because he should have, because this would be the only combat last game.
Oh, yeah, so that's 8 damage and 7 damage, respectively.
Also, he's attacked every round, so his rage would not have dropped.
Yep.
But the DM rules that it does for no reason, just to be a dick. Did you consider that? Did you factor that in when you?
Our DM is kind.
We believed our DM to be a benevolent entity.
I am going to make mention that you have to, for your rage damage, it has to be strength and it has to be a melee weapon.
Okay.
I just double checked it. I was like, let's be sure. Not that 4 damage is going to make or break this fight. But just so that we know moving forward. I was kind of remembering from the other campaign, they have a barbarian as well who throws javelins a lot. And I was like, does it add? Like, I always want to. because I'm like, who cares? But
Does their party also have 2 sorcerers?
they are playing a bard, a monk, a barbarian, a wizard, and they do actually have a multi-classed 5th character that's played by the same person as the wizard. That is fighter rogue.
Oh.
But that character is 2 levels lower than everybody else, so they're kind of garbage. They're kind of crappy because they're multi-classing and they're lower level.
Play 2 characters.
Well, yeah. They made it seem like they wanted more out of the game, and I was like, okay. So then they rescued this person, and I said, okay, you guys can take this person on as like an apprentice, which there are rules for D&D to have like an apprentice character. And then he was like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll take it. And then I was like, okay, now if anybody else wants an apprentice, you can get them at this town, and we can. And then they were all like, oh no, it's actually not that fun to have 2 characters, because then you have to give each half attention, and you want to just be one awesome person, not 2 mediocre players.
I was just going to kidnap a street urchin and just make it do menial labor.
Yeah, honestly,
just
you could
have them be fused in a forbidden alchemical ritual.
You can hire people to do stuff. I mean, it's the real world. Anyways, the zombie ogres. Zombie ogre, I'm going to say. Cause
the Zogres.
Is going to move his butt upwards.
You wish to approach me?
Yeah, it doesn't really wish, though. It just kind of sort of happens. It doesn't really plan. And it's gonna swing its big old morning star at you. It only gets 1 attack. It's not very. It's kind of lame. 1 attack. It's a 17.
That hits.
17 hits. All right. It's got this big old morning star. Boom. Whomps you for basically minimum damage. 7 points, half to 3. As you just like face tank this thing as it slams into you, and you like Dragon Ball style. You just kind of like don't move a muscle, and it just slams into your face and stays there. And then it pulls back, and it's like, whoa. That was some pretty embarrassing damage. I'm not gonna lie. 4 total on 2d8s is that's really low. But that's okay. There's more zombies to be doing zombie stuff. I'm gonna put the. Oh, I know. I forgot that these guys are here actually in the turn order, so they'll get a turn next turn. Last up is the Beholder zombie. That floats forward.
Hopefully not a death tyrant.
Could you imagine?
I believe it only gets to fire 1 ray. Because it's, decomposing. And it has to be random.
Okay.
Uses a random magical eye ray, choosing a target that it can see within 60 feet. 60 feet. Who's within 60 feet? Someone's going to get eye beams.
Also hit allies.
2.
Everybody but the target is chosen, so I don't know if it'll hit allies, but
I mean, its master is in 60 feet.
But the monster, it's not a random target though. It's a random
ray.
It's a random ray.
Chosen token.
Yeah.
Chosen target random ray.
But I mean, I'm gonna roll randomly anyway. So I'm gonna roll for the 3 of you that are in range. I'm going to go from distance away, so I'm going to go...
What should beat the disintegrating ray?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, God.
It's going to hit Sophia Lang.
Oh, no, I've already been hit once with this ray.
Wait, did it? No. What?
Yeah.
You got hit by the spectator's rays.
Yep,
Those are baby rays. This is these rays are a little bit
adult rays.
Yeah, they're a little scarier. Could you?
Rays, if you will.
I will let you discern your own fate here. You roll a d4 for me to decide which of the 4 rays is targeting you. That way, I don't get blamed for it.
I'm just gonna quickly just do
The bad ray is a
This
4.
is going to
Actually.
show up in chat. Ignore the +1. This is just my magic missile. It's just a 2/4. There we
Sure.
go. Because I want to show it in chat. A
3.
No, that's a 2. A 2. It would be 2.
Oh, because you
So,
+1'd it.
just
Okay.
Ignore that. It's just
Can
2.
you, as
So,
one of the eyes targets
doing?
you, vroom, it targets and the beam enters your body. You're like, oh, I've felt beams before. This one feels different.
I don't make a save or anything?
This beam is hitting different. Yeah, you need to make a wisdom save for me.
Oh, my +0 to wisdom. Ah.
I was like, I don't think you would have many points in wisdom. Oh boy, yeah, you definitely fail.
Not a D20 for me.
You're immediately engulfed in intense terror and fear as you take on the frightened status.
This thing been hitting different.
You get to repeat the save at the end of each of your turns.
So I'm frightened of the beholder? So I can't move closer to it?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
And your attack rolls and ability checks are at disadvantage as long as you are in line of sight of the creature.
Oh!
Move behind the tree and shoot the boo.
Just run away. Just run and
Shoot
dash.
the whoop. Shoot the whoopa.
We're on a field. There is really no hiding spots.
No nothing. You're
Trees.
dead. Okay. That aside, I don't think there's much left for the enemies here. I feel like as soon as you guys get your turns again, this is going to end up ending very quickly. But let's see what happens.
You say that now.
Did I miss a dab? I'm going to dab. I should have just had more zombie beholders come at
can I
you.
do something as a reaction of him hitting me? No, he's not within 60 feet, is he? Wait. No, he is.
He is, but it matters what you're trying to do.
It's a saving throw, not to hit. Hellish Rebuke.
I think it has to do damage for Hellish Rebuke.
Oh, it does? Does it?
It's a damaging attack.
It's damaged you. Okay, yeah.
He damaged you, but like on the inside, so it doesn't really count. You're like, no, I'm scared of this guy. Alright, so that is the end of the turn order. We're going to go back up to Whisper at the top. That is your turn, my friend.
You aren't You're my dad. Wait.
3. Move up. I'll use my bonus action to move my Hunter's Mark to that guy.
To the zombie beholder?
Yep.
Oh no.
I'm gonna light him up.
Alright.
Take out some eyes.
Are you
sharpshooting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it.
Because you don't know the AC of a zombie beholder, so.
No, I don't. I just have to hope I roll higher than a 10. Which I have not done yet. Alright. I'm just
Don't be like me. Don't roll a 6.
We'll see if any of them hit.
that was some save.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a d20 roll at that point.
I rolled another 2.
So a 5. Oh.
And a 4.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, those are not gonna hit. I'm sorry.
No way.
Can you see through magical darkness, Whisper?
No, I cannot.
If I were to cast fog, I don't think I have fog. No, I don't.
As the shots go wide, and everyone's like, "Why is our DPS not doing any DP or any damage per?"
Damage per second. So.
Yeah, but why is our DPS not doing any D? I should have just said.
Deeps.
I realize that any way you shorten that, if you don't say DPS, if you shorten that at all, it's something dirty. So I regret shortening it.
Huh.
Is that the extent of your power this turn? As those shots fly into nearby roughage?
I mean, that's bonus action, movement, and action. So yeah.
Alrighty. That's it for you. Redwood! It's your turn to be the savior of this party. I don't think anyone's really hurt.
Damn, that's the only thing I'm good at. Get hurt, guys.
I don't know. That turn you did 60 damage with spike growth was pretty good.
Yeah, normally I'm used to rolling with advantage in the dark.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm thinking. That was gonna be worth it, huh? I'll just ice knife the beholder.
I will ice your
Shoot
knife.
off.
Oh, you're gonna ice knife again. That spell seems to be so good. It's like everyone's like, I got fireball. You're like, yeah, ice knife's good too.
Yeah, no, ice knife has been doing work.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Is it 20 feet? How far is the ice knife?
It's 60.
Sorry, the range after. It's everybody 5 feet from it gets hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so just the 2 zombies there. A 13 to hit will not hit a beholder. It has, although it is negative dexterity, it does have natural armor. So your shot hits it, and it strikes off its flesh, but doesn't penetrate it. But then the shattering effect is still going to do the potentially 6 cold damage.
Wow, so much damage.
Zombie ogre and zombie, but they both fail. So you get the full 6 damage to both of them.
Great.
It does not really change either of them. The ogre zombie still looks bloodied, and the zombie beholder still looks good to go. He's not in the bloodied state, or she. Can beholders be girls? I don't think they have a sex. I'm pretty sure they're all unisex.
They are created from their
I'll
dreams.
also use my movement speed.
So,
Sounds good. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright, so our little summoner dude's turn is up, but before he goes, we also have the weak zombies get a bit of a turn here.
the weak zombies.
The weak zombies. This is going to move up to Redwood, and be able to attack. This one's going to move up to here, but will not be able to attack. This ghoul will get in on our barbarian, and this guy will rush in.
Perfect. I'm surrounded on all sides, just how he likes it.
So the one that's on our Kenku friend, oops, I didn't mean to move the barrier there, dashed, so he's not going to get an attack. This guy also dashed, will not get an attack. So we have 1 zombie on Redwood, 1 ghoul on our barbarian.
A fireball would be great right now.
Just fireball the whole your party members. It's okay.
Yeah,
Fireball,
just hit us
fireball
anyway.
right there.
He's gonna go with a claw attack on the barbarian. Rolls a 13. I doubt that's gonna do anything.
Nope. Bounces right off the scales.
If the target is a creature other than a... Oh, that's fancy. Alright, anyways, the Zamboni will attack. We'll do a slam attack against our druid here. Wow. 7. Nope. Just weakly slapping their flesh around, not actually bothering you guys at all. But yeah, we still got Mr. Magic over there. I'm trying to decide what he's gonna do though. He is pretty hurt.
Is he going to
And he's
let
also
a bunch of random smucks beat him in a fight?
he's also in a spike growth, which is really annoying for him.
Yeah.
So
Wizard
I think he's gonna just stomp his staff a couple times. Boom, 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 and on the 3rd slam, some energy is going to come out of the bottom. Some magic is going to come up, and he's going to cast Dispel Magic.
Oh.
I think it has to be 3rd. Is Spike Growth 3rd level?
It's 2nd.
Oh, okay. So regular Dispel Magic would be good enough.
Does our sorcerer that can cast Fireball have Counterspell?
Do you?
It's an option.
I don't have Counterspell. I'm multi-class.
I don't know if you can cast Counterspell at 170 feet.
If you distance it, No.
Sorcerers, yeah, I mean, I shouldn't even ask. Sorcerers can do whatever they want.
Yeah. That's
Um,
true.
Sorcerers, man, they got some weird ass blood in their systems.
Should I assume that the dispel magic is good though?
Oh yeah, I do not have counterspell.
Okay, so
Same here, same
the nasty spiky growth is finally gone. He should probably have done that before he summoned an army of dudes into it.
Yeah.
And then he's going to start hand waving again, kind of indicating that possibly he might open the rift up again, but not on this turn. You guys kind of like see like a small little tear in reality, but nothing just yet. And that is the end of the monsters for a bit.
Okay.
Sophia, yeah, it is your turn.
All right. Let's see here. How far am I away? I'm within range to do this. Awesome. Okay. The wizard is going to have to make an intelligence saving throw as I cast Tasha's Mind Whip. It's a 2nd level spell.
Oh wow. Okay, give me a second here.
Yep. Just make the saving throw, and I'll tell you what it does if you succeed or fail.
That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible that I have to not know. Sorry, what save?
Well, I mean, if you want to know, I can tell you.
Is it? You said an intelligence save?
Intelligence save, yeah.
Oh, he is a little bit intelligent, this guy.
He's a wizard. I assume he's pretty good in intelligence.
What was the DC?
DC 14.
He made it. He saved into the 20s, if that matters.
Oh yeah, then he succeeds. So nothing really bad happens.
Nothing happens whatsoever.
No. Hold on.
2nd level spell.
A lot of bad stuff happens if he failed, but you just take half of 3d6 psychic damage.
Half of 3d6 psychic damage. Okay.
Yeah.
You still take some damage. I'm like, I don't think they would just be like, it does nothing.
Yeah, you take half of 13.
That's pretty brutal.
But here's the thing: if you would have failed that, you wouldn't have been able to have reactions, and I would be able to choose either your movement. And on your turn, you would have to choose your movement, bonus action, or action, and you can only pick one. But it's only a round, so
he's usually only doing one thing.
Yeah, but
in all fairness, but
that's true.
6 damage ain't bad as you lash his mind, but he repels it with his, 250 IQ.
Yeah.
Defense.
Well, he's not gonna lash back at this as I throw 2 sorcery points. And bonus action Eldritch Blast and Genie's Wrath it.
Alright. Quickened Eldritch Blast. Keep in mind you will have disadvantage on these attack rolls because you're afraid.
Well, I can do that. There we go. 17 hit?
Disadvantage? So you're asking if a 12 hits?
That is at disadvantage. Oh yeah, 12. Not 17. Yeah, 12.
A 12 is not good enough, as he's able to defend with his magic mage armor, striking against the magic encompassing his body.
That won't hit either.
Oh no. Beam! The blasts strike at him. Luckily he's not a spectator, so it's not like those blasts are going to fly at our barbarian now. But overall, you lined up your shot perfectly, and as you go to fire, you're like, haha! And then, you see the beholder out of the corner of your eye, and you're like, oh! You just fire off.
Turn that I have to make the save, or at the end?
At the end of your turn, yep. So you can try to break out of the fear now with a wisdom save.
Nope, I'm still feared.
Oh boy, yes you are. You're very afraid of this thing still.
Yeah,
that's Sophie's turn.
It's very hard to be more scared.
Let's see, hold on. I'm like 40 feet away from this thing, so I guess I could move up to here. I don't know. I'm just gonna stay where I am. I'm in line of sight with the guy, so.
You don't know how far the thing can see. That's for sure.
I know.
So, theoretically, you could back up out of its sight, but if its range is 120, you're gonna have to get pretty far away. If its range is if his range is only like 60 or 80, you might be able to do it, but you're not entirely sure how far.
I mean, I'm hiding behind the barbarian.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
yeah, but anyway.
It is a large creature, though, so if anything, you're hiding behind the zombie ogre.
Yeah.
But it is Zarek's turn. What would you like to do, Zarek, as you now have a bunch of targets for you to chop?
And meaty target right in front of me.
That's right.
I think we all know what has to happen. Grabbing my magic great axe, and I'm carving this thing up like a turkey.
Alright. Sorry, which enemy are you attacking? The big guy?
Yep, the big, meaty zombie ogre.
The big old boy. Yeah, that connects. 19 connects. What would you like to do for damage?
9 damage.
9 damage. That is not much damage. I am used to it being a lot more.
I rolled a 2 on the dice. 24 to hit him a second time.
Yeah, go for it. That definitely connects as well. This might be enough. If you can do a good damage here.
14.
14? You know what? You needed to do 13 points of damage. That is enough. As you slay this monster. Oh, but wait. There's potentially more.
Potential.
For a brief second, and I roll a d20.
What?
You know, for the money.
Oh yes. I'm
flavoring it as.
I'm gonna give it to you anyways. I'll worry about fixing the sword, the axe. But right now, I'm gonna say it's kind of like at DM's discretion to give you the money beyond the getting a critical kill. Yeah, as you slash into this guy, it goes to like reconstitute, as all undead things can do. You know, where it gets hit, but then it comes back at 1 hit point, and it fails, and it falls down. There's a mess of flesh and gore on the floor, and yeah, there's 20 gold coins laying there. As your axe, it's not so much in the meat of the monster as your axe cleaves into it, and then the eye like winks at you in the axe, and then like it just like spills gold coins from like the blade onto the ground, and you can just pick them up.
Zarek's gonna look at his blade and smile.
Happiness is getting gold and killing things.
Murder and money.
Let's put 2 of my favorite things together. Awesome. And now the zombie ogres would get a turn, but they are dead, so they don't get a turn. Instead, it will be Lars's turn. Who's going to launch a 3rd fireball.
I cannot. I would if I could.
Fireball right here.
Instead, first.
How far can your character throw?
The fireball, 150 feet.
How far can it throw a bead of necklace of fireball?
Also 150 feet. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go fire. I'm going to go fire just fire bolt to that guy.
No, another
this
fireball?
Guy right here. No, just a firebolt.
Okay, at the ghoul that ran up to our ranger that I accidentally called a rogue. All right.
To be fair, I am multi-bossing into that soon.
Oh God, yeah, critical hit.
You get gold.
It's just me.
So 22 points of fire damage. Woof. Woof.
The firebolt fused through the land and just melts the gold as it passes through.
Yeah, that ghoul is destroyed, dead, incinerated, as it just puffs into. Just you hit it and then it immediately engulfs and burns, and there's just like smoke and cinder left on the ground.
The part is that did about as much damage as my usual, as my fireballs did.
But it only hits 1 target.
True.
Yeah. Still impressive.
That's me done.
Is that it for Lars?
Yep, it is.
Alright, so now it is time for the Beholder to take a turn. There's a lot more of you here now. 4 of you potentially. I will roll a d4. I like to do random for who gets hit by Beholders. Technically they choose, but I like to just roll a die.
Yeah, it makes it more intense.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, kind of top to right. Starting with Redwood is 1, and I rolled a 1, so it's going to be Redwood to be targeted by this beam. Can you roll a d4 to determine your fate? As one of its eye stalks decide to target you. It's okay, that's not the bad one. The bad one's a 4. The beam, a different beam than the fear beam, hits your body. Can you make a Constitution save, which I think you're good at, so you should be fine.
Yeah, okay.
As you feel your body be overwhelmed for but a moment, then you shatter out of it. Yeah, 16 is definitely good enough. Otherwise, you would have been paralyzed. You felt your body clench up, and you shatter out of it. You're fine. This Beholder got nothing on you. No big deal. That's it for bad dudes. What time is it? Yeah, we got time for another round. We're back at the top of the order with good old Wispy Whisper.
Yeah. See if I can roll higher than a 10, which I have not done yet.
Who is your target? The Beholder again? Oh, yeah, because it has Hunter's Mark on it, of course.
Yeah, and fear on me.
That's true.
Just
roll well on your saves. It's not that hard.
You say that now.
Try it
2 and a 4.
Are you sharpshooting?
Yeah.
All right. Just aiming down that sight, ready to go. Fires. Wow.
Oh, is that another 2? If you rolled 3 2s,
you have like a +8. Yeah, I don't understand. I don't even understand how this is happening.
Sunlight.
It's like I've watched the dice start on a 20 and then fall over to a 2 3 times in a row.
I blame RNG.
Me.
It's gonna be the sun. He just hates the sun.
Well, you get 2 shots.
But you need to put that thing in jail.
Dice jail. Virtual dice jail. Okay. So what does that math out to? A 12? 12 is not good enough. They got natural armor, some armor class. As the first shot goes wide,
Above a 10.
I'm gonna say you aim for an eye stalk, and it they're moving around, and it kind of goes between them, and then you're like, no, I'm going right for the main eye. And as you fire, it's about to skewer it right in the center, but it closes as it comes in, and just the eyelid deflects the arrow. Zombie Beholder. Is that it?
I think that's all I got.
Oh.
I'm in range.
Redwood, you've got a weird zombie thing. Actually, if you start your turn 5 feet from these guys, you're gonna get zapped for some damage automatically as you get electroshockified for 2 lightning damage as the bolts come out of its chest and strike your body. It's annoying, but it's only 2 points of damage. And we'll worry about Zarek having the same issue if there's still a zombie next to him on his turn. I actually think there was on his last turn. I just forgot to do it, but whatever. Whatever. I'll just hit him with a meteor later. Go ahead.
Meteor swarm?
I'm gonna shimmy around this thing.
Hit him with a meteor swarm.
So.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
So,
there's enough feet. I was gonna say you touch the Beholder, but this is it's 10 feet a square, so you can you don't actually have to get near the Beholder to do that.
Yeah.
So you're good.
Right. I was gonna do a 3rd level ice knife on this.
Ice knife.
On the bad magician? On the bad magic dude?
Screw this guy.
Alright. Go for it.
For some reason, I thought I took a lot of damage recently. Didn't.
13 to hit is not going to hit. That's too bad. His mage armor is good enough to stop that damage, but let's see how his dex save goes. He fails miserably and takes the full complement. I was going to say load. Full complement of ice damage, though, which is enough to. So as the ice knife itself misses, he deflects it, but then the shatter, and he falls over on the ground, losing his whatever he was trying to concentrate on. And as he hits the ground, unconscious, something on his body, some magical something or other, some MacGuffin that the DM has decided, or you guys are unaware of, activates, and his body opens as a rift around his body. You see it opens up 10 feet wide very quickly. While it's open, out will Ploppy Ploop.
Is the wizard dead?
He fell unconscious.
Oh, okay.
One
Is his staff on the ground?
Second. Boop. Out will come yet another zombie beholder, and then when the rift collapses again, he is gone. But he did leave. There's some stuff on the ground that got left behind, and you'll have to investigate that post-combat. But you do now have a second one of these sons of guns to deal with. But you do not have any more mage summoner nonsense to deal with. Because that was a good ice knife.
Damn it, RNGesus.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. It's now time for the little zombies to take their turn. So, zombie on Zarek, ghoul on Zarek, zombie on Redwood. We'll do the zombie on Redwood first. Rolls a nat 1. Zombie on Zarek, and ghoul on Zarek. I don't think either of those hit, honestly. These guys suck. The zombie hit for a 12, nope. Ghoul did a 13, nope. Yeah, so they just float around doing a whole lot of nothing, being completely wasteful with their turns. That's okay. You guys can kill them very easily. Sophia, it is your turn.
Oh, it is. Okay, so I can't just turn around and stop having fear, right? Just do a full 180.
If you what? Like if I can't see you, you can't see me. Haha.
Yeah. Kind of something like that.
No,
that doesn't work. Okay.
That's probably why you're rolling poorly on wisdom, because you think that will work.
Am I just no? All right, I'm gonna move up 10 feet.
You cannot.
Oh no, I can't. Right. Because that damn beholder. All right.
You go to move forward, and your feet. No.
No, right. That thing's there. Then I'm just gonna cast Hex as my bonus action.
Okay.
On him.
On the one that's scary, the scary one.
Oh,
I didn't
mean to do that. Sorry, ignore that.
Okay.
On the beholder, the one that's giving me the one that's giving me fear.
It's hexed and hunter's marked now. It is.
Yeah.
It's got all the things on it.
It's got all the things, and then I don't have any like saving throw. I got Tasha's Caustic Brew. That's gonna really have to do it.
Do you actually want to cast Hex and then cast Tasha's Caustic Brew?
No, that's not good because it's a saving throw. It has to be to hit, right?
Well, no, because they're both concentration. It just seemed.
Oh, they are right.
It just seemed a little odd to be like, I'm gonna cast this concentration spell and then immediately switch.
Nope. Then at disadvantage, I'm gonna cast 2 Eldritch Blasts as my action.
Counter spell! OPT, Zed, and his sword. What?
I don't think that, no. Does a 10 hit the beholder?
No.
How about the second one?
Okay.
That's probably gonna hit.
Yeah, you're good.
21.
21. Yeah, I'm gonna just do the 3 cold damage right off the bat because I know you get that. Roll me some sweet, sweet force damage.
7. Yeah, it's 10. It already adds it for you.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yeah, you hit it. The ice starts, coalescing on its eye stalks. It's still not bloodied yet. The total damage dealt to this zombie beholder. You guys have actually done like a few rounds of just like of missing and not doing it. You did at the beginning. You were like fireball, spike growth, 60 to 100 damage a turn, and now you guys are like trickling in with 10s and 5s.
Yeah, it'd be great if I could.
Oh wait, he also adds a D6 from Hex. So
that's right. Yeah, you get to do the hex damage.
1 necrotic damage.
All right, you sure showed me.
You are in Jesus.
You don't you forget it. There's another damage there. Yeah, good stuff.
Yep.
Is that Sophia's turn?
That is it.
All right.
In my place.
Zarek, it is your turn.
Zarek?
Are you there?
I'm sorry.
Our barbarian friend.
He's here. He's just.
Maybe there's gold over there.
Well, that's just rude.
Yeah, there's things to
Zarek.
kill.
It calls for me to start killing. But since you're being rude, I'm gonna focus on these two.
Oh, actually, sorry. You will take 4 lightning damage, or 2 when it's resisted. As the just being proximity to that zombie, the zaps just come out and get you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
We've been able to hear you.
Did you hear me?
Really?
Did you hear the DM say you got hurt?
Yes. How much damage did I take?
2. It was 4, and you're resistant, so 2.
Yeah, so 2. But is it magical lightning?
I don't think that matters.
It doesn't. I'm a
he's
dragonborn
just
blue,
resistant
so I'm
everything.
resistant, and I'm a bear totem barbarian, so I'm resistant again.
Double resistant. You're like, lightning,
So
what?
we can take 1.
if it worked that way, yeah.
Because he's double resistant.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna look at this thing that tried to shock me, and I'm gonna break its face with my great axe.
Sounds good to me.
Mm.
I'll be honest, every single one of those enemies has a single hit point left. They have 22 hit points, they took 10 from the spike growth, and then they took 11 from that half fireball.
Decapitation time.
Yeah. 11 points of damage, easily dead. As you end its
I'm gonna
life.
take a step forward and aim to decapitate the other creature.
Yeah, definitely. The ghoul?
Oh, god damn it, that was almost a 20.
Oh yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it slow down on the nat 20 symbol, and then just roll onto 8.
Yeah, I know what that's like. Except it turns into a 2 3 turns in a row.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit on the ghoul.
We're just not rolling well tonight. That's what it is.
For yourself.
I mean, damage-wise, that's an 18.
That's a lot of
didn't
damage.
hit anything for a while. Same with you.
If you roll, if you just roll a d20 on an 8+, I'll give you the 20 gold for that guy.
A d20? Okay.
An 8+.
I just like to imagine, where's all this gold coming from? Because you can't create matter out of nothing.
Oh, you can in D&D.
Matt, 11.
Maybe it's a transfer of magical energy into material objects?
Sophia looks to her left, and matter appears.
I'm just going to look back at the group and says, the money that appears from my axe is mine.
Yeah, it winks at you again. It's the only way your axe knows how to smile, and then it just bleeds 20 more gold coins as that ghoul collapses.
Bleeds 20 gold.
Yeah.
Personally, I just like to imagine it pours out of the creature's mouth as I decapitate it.
Sure.
Weird headcanon, but okay.
Sure, I can give you
That's
that.
a bit gruesome, but okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
I'm gonna limit it to creatures with mouths.
That's
So
fine.
if you kill like a ghost, I'm going to have it just come out of the blade then. Or something, because they don't really have a mouth. I guess they kind of do, but they don't have a physical form. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll just mix it up as we go. Why not be cool? Rule of cool, that one came out of its... You chopped its head off, the mouth spilled 9 gold coins, and then the 10th popped out of where the head was. And then the body falls over. Lars, you're up, my friend.
Alright, then I'm going to go just send a firebolt at that beholder.
Sounds good. I think we might finally bloody the beholder.
Yeah, the beholder is the one that's causing trouble.
That hits. 16 does hit. Finally, you found out how to hit a beholder.
Yeah,
9
damage.
Hit him hard.
But that's still enough to finally put it in the bloodied state. The firebolt strikes it, and it's, one of its eye stalks is like all limpy. Another one's kind of... It looks like it's, the Botox isn't working anymore, and its body's like all wrinkly and I'm dying, but I was always dead. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. We've got 2 zombie beholders to deal with now. The first one is going to move his dumb butt up 20 feet. And he's going to limit his targets to Redwood and Zarek, because everybody else is a lot further away. And then the one that's been annoying everybody will target from the 4 of you. So I will do the one that can target 4 people first. Oh, did I move you? Sorry about that.
Actually, I'll be completely fine.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be Whisper. If you would like to roll a d4 to decide your fate, as the beholder targets you with its eye stalks. It targets you with a ray that makes you roll under a 10 for the rest of the night.
It gives you Bane.
Yeah. So, a 3 is the enervating ray. The target creature, as a beam of green energy comes out and strikes your body, you must make a Constitution save.
Oh no. Are we gonna have a dead Whisper?
Probably not.
Hopefully not. Everybody, you guys aren't really that hurt, so...
I'd say we'd have a dead sorcerer.
Yeah, but I've been hiding.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, I clearly think I'm gonna hit this.
The other one is gonna... The one in the further away one is gonna target Zarek, if you would like to roll a d4 as well.
What kind of save is this?
Constitution for Whisper. And then Zarek... Out of Redwood and Zarek, it just has to pick.
That is...
Ooh, that's not good! That's a fail.
Not good at all. For standard fare, I have yet to roll above a 10.
Have you been rolling d10s this whole time?
No, I'm rolling
I
D20.
get the same roll as Whisper.
You do, but you're way better at con saves, so...
Right? He also rolls an 8 somehow.
I'd have to roll a 2 for that.
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
19.
RNG isn't just affecting.
I'm just gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll it in here for you, so you guys get to see it.
Yeah, it depends on what it is, because I might have something I can do to it.
It's
RNG isn't just affecting the casters.
It is 8d8 damage.
Whoa, what kind?
Necrotic?
40 points of necrotic damage to Whisper, yeah.
I'm gonna use Absorb Elements.
That's not an element, I don't think. Oh god.
It's a type of damage though, correct?
No, an elemental type of damage it is. But I don't... Oh god.
What's your
It does not instantly kill you if you are downed. You'll just be downed. The disintegrating ray...
HP is 20.
No, that'll kill you.
Wait, his HP is 20?
I said it might if it is.
I was gonna say, I think that's...
Oh,
no,
I'd be very surprised if anyone has 20 HP at level 5.
Yeah, even mine isn't that.
No, but I am down.
Oh, okay.
Down? Oh no.
Whisper now, you know what? Redwood's still got turn. Like Redwood can heal anybody, and then everyone in that cube gets healed. So being downed isn't the end of the world. Just try not to be down twice in the same day. Otherwise, you might end up with Zarek's broken rib, which we've been forgetting to do this entire combat.
Oh right.
Really a 12 is also a fail, Zarek. Luckily, you're resistant, so you're going to still take half damage.
I blame the broken rib I apparently have. I keep forgetting.
Yeah, you keep forgetting to roll, like, and if you roll
It's only 16
anything
damage
below a 10 or something,
after resistances.
Alright.
don't take a turn. Oh.
Resistance to
Oh,
necrotic,
God.
that's pretty sweet. That's pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
that's, what is that? 50?
Fair.
16 points of
16 damage, yeah, that's a lot less
Fair
than 40.
Don't mess with it.
Oh, jeez.
The scary part is, if any of these beams target Sophia before she breaks the fear, she has disadvantage on the save.
Oh.
So, I mean...
That's why I'm
Scary.
staying my distance. I'm not moving.
That's
I
why
can't move.
That's why I'm trying to kill this thing, so it disappears.
And so we can get our sorcerers back in action.
Well, that is the end of the enemy's turn, and you guys all get your chance to do stuff again. Whisper's turn, you're going to have to do a death saving throw. You did lose concentration on Hunter's Mark.
Watch him roll an L1.
It doesn't kill you, but it's not good.
Yeah, that
Well,
counts
I mean,
as 2 failures
He could.
instantly.
Oh yeah, it does.
Okay, that's a success. So you have 1 success to stabilize. Not bad, not bad.
That's the first above a 10 I've rolled all night.
When it counts. Redwood, it is your turn. You will take
That'd be very helpful.
Zippy Zap 1 point of lightning damage, as the stupid zombie is still walking around the battlefield being a piece of garbage and annoying people.
Its presence is an insult. It must die.
It must die again.
Again.
It must be reduced to ash. Burnt.
Should we be expecting like a healing word or a spirit?
I feel like
Or cure wounds on yourself.
No,
I'm by
I
myself.
forget.
Because
But
it targets
what
everyone in the square.
But like
Why would you?
I feel like Rebel would panic seeing him. Oh, suddenly he's dead. Not really.
No.
Third
Not
level
healer.
healing word.
3rd level healing word on Whisper?
Yes.
Okay, sweet. So you're gonna
How much
heal
do
him.
we get?
We get 15, maybe? I don't think. I don't know.
Is it? I
So
don't know.
like that would be 16 for Whisper and 5 for everyone else.
You know,
Take it.
5 would help. 5 brings me back to max. Exactly.
Yeah, you guys are still doing pretty well on all things considered.
Yeah.
Time but 5 isn't life saving for me.
You're not in the circle. You don't get she.
Yeah, you got to be closer. But then you're also going to get targeted by the beholder, so...
You know, it's a fair trade.
Look, cast invisibility or darkness here and slip in the circle. That's your duty.
I forget, does the unicorn totem give bonuses to saves or something like that?
Shit, it does. Let me check this specific.
Possible we've been missing some
This
sweet,
would
sweet
have been
bonuses.
very useful information a while ago.
Meh.
Watch it be wisdom saves specifically.
No, it only gives advantage on ability checks to detect creatures, so like it's for invisibility.
That's not as exciting. I was hoping it was wisdom saves so that we could get out of the fear.
I'm pretty sure one of the creature abilities that she has gives advantage on, I think, saving throws. I mean, do you have Beacon of Hope as a spell?
No.
Oh, okay. Because that would be very useful.
Is that the end of your turn, Redwood?
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
no.
No? Oh, that was just your bonus action. Yeah, you got stuff
Yeah,
to
that
do.
was just my bonus action. I can Thorn Whip this loser.
Oh, okay. Thorn whip that guy, pull him closer. I like it. Nope.
I don't think that hits.
It misses anything. Misses.
We're not
whip.
having a
You
good
whip the
time.
sky. You just like yippee hi oh hi hi hey, and you just whip up, and
Yeah, now that's it.
and then material or matter appears beside you, and you're like, how did that appear from nowhere?
they can appear out of nowhere.
Jeez, it's like whatever the DM says just happens. Laws of physics mean nothing, and
yeah.
The zombie is going to one hit point zombie gets a turn, and it's going to do its slam attack on Redwood. It's going to hit, I think. 18 to hit.
That's my armor class.
You take a total of max 7 points of bludgeoning damage from this CR quarter monster.
Oh no!
The healing that you just gave to everyone.
Yeah, you healed. How much did you heal for? 31 total? It's so much healing. Yeah, you guys got stuff going on. What a shepherd.
Redwood also heals herself for 5, doesn't she?
Yeah, so 4 of you got healed for 5 apiece plus an 11. So it was a total of 31 points of healing to the total. Mind you, for a 3rd level spell, but if you had done a 1st level spell, it would have been like 26. Like, the fact it was upcast only added like 3 or 4 points of healing to the whole shebang.
Imagine Beacon of Hope was cast.
Sophia, it is your turn, my friend.
Again? Okay.
It is hexed. And bloodied.
And bloodied.
But you're afraid of it.
But I am afraid of it.
You are a coward, yes.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast barrage.
I can't really do much more. Eldritch Blast at disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Throw
Alright.
4 of them at it.
No, I don't think that hits. A 13 and an 18.
No, a 13's not good enough. I'll let you guys know at this point.
13 is the disadvantage first roll.
Yeah, the Beholder zombie has an AC of 15, so you guys can kind of...
Oh, nope, that nat 1.
No, jeez. You like grazed Zarek a little, and he's like, what the... Seriously?
Again?
It's not even a spectator.
I did this last game, too.
That wasn't even a day ago in game.
No, it was during this combat.
Yeet. It was in the previous encounter.
Yeah, it was before this.
Spectators.
Back when you guys were still in your lair or whatever.
Yeah, our brothel.
Zarek just looks over his shoulder and gives you a look.
That was my action. I don't.
Okay.
Don't. No,
I don't. You may get punched at some point.
Sorcery points.
I have a feeling Zarek's gonna kill this thing, so I wouldn't be too worried.
Don't
Pack
underestimate.
spell slot, and I'll give myself 2 extra sorcery points back as my bonus action,
Right.
and then I end my turn.
All right.
That's all I really do. It's...
All right. Still raging.
I recommend. Sorry.
Oh, continue.
Maybe you were gonna do it anyways, but against these guys, I kind of recommend recklessing because
that was about to be what I was.
They don't attack, like they don't do attack rolls, so it's a freebie. I mean, they do have a bite attack, but the bite attack sucks. I'd much rather. The beams are way more fun. Yeah, 25 is good.
That's 12 slashing damage.
But it's resistant. No, it's not. 12
what we really need is a paladin.
Yeah, turn undead. Or cleric. Ooh, that's good
or
too.
Cleric.
Slashy.
18.
Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, yeah. You cleave this thing. You're taking chunks off. You get an eye stalk. There's just like bits of Beholder on the ground, but it's still kicking. It has a couple of hit points still hanging on. Maybe Lars can finish it off if that's the end of your turn.
Do I have any bonus actions? Let me check. Nope.
All right.
You need like 2 levels in fighter for
action surge.
For action surge, yeah.
Yeah, but if I do that, Zarek can't become as meaty as a lesser dragon.
Or or 2 more levels of anything. If you all were just 2 levels higher.
Yeah.
Lars. What's the
Time
plan?
to firebolt it.
If I
Okay.
was 2 levels higher, I would have been able to cast Fireball by now.
Are you
You
guys
would've
all
been able to
gassed?
cast
Spell?
counterspell and prevent
Like-
his escape.
No! A 9's not gonna hit.
I'm gonna just re-roll that, I think. Because I have a fun thing called a Seeking Spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that. So you get to re-roll it.
Yep. But you gotta take the other roll.
You gotta take it, and if it's a natural 1,
You have
everything
to take it.
stays the same. Same thing, you just missed.
Nah, a natural one. It'll
God
loop
damn it.
around and slap you in the face.
Oh.
Wow. You
It's
homing
bad.
shot this thing, and it still slams into, like, the side of this creature where that's too armored to take any damage. You guys gotta survive one more round of
Basically gave yourself advantage and still missed.
both of these guys. I'm gonna do their turns as quickly as I can, and then I'm gonna do the mid-stream break for you guys. So, I'm gonna say it's close enough it can target all 4 of you again. So I'm gonna roll to see who gets targeted out of all of you. I mean, if it was up to you guys, you'd be like, just hit the barbarian! Just keep hitting the barbarian! He takes, like, no damage. Alright, so the first beam from the almost dead one will be at Sophia.
Oh, no! What
So
is
you
this?
gotta, oh no, they're both at you! Oh god!
Oh, God! Please don't be disintegrations. Please don't be disintegrations.
Assuming you're alive after the first one, you'll get hit with the second one. Otherwise, I gotta re-roll it.
What saves do I have to make?
You gotta first you gotta make a D4 to determine your fate on which beam you're being hit by.
Oh.
Roll a 3.
Not a 4. You want a 1 or a 2. Actually, you want a 2 because it can't fear you a second time. So if it rolls a 2, it'll just do nothing.
Nope, that's a 4.
Sorry. Before we do any of this, you're probably dead and it probably won't matter. But can you you get your save? You get your wisdom save to see if you're still afraid.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? I think I'm wrong. I don't think saves are ability checks, so I don't think you get disadvantage on those. But you're still afraid. But a 4 is the disintegration ray. So you must make now the thing about the disintegration ray is the enervation ray is if you fail you take half damage. The disintegration ray does way more. It does more damage, but
I might have to read new character.
It's hit or miss. So if you make your save, it will do nothing to you. But if it hits you, it could obliterate you.
Just rip off the band-aid and tell me.
You gotta make a dexterity save 14.
Oh dear God. I need to roll an 11 or higher.
Do you have cover?
Dex save.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Ours and Jesus wanted blood today.
Oh my God. So the way the disintegration ray works, and
that's for sure. Well, looks like this will be a TPK after all.
I thought I was the dead source.
What's your I thought I was the what's your how many hit points do you have?
I'm at max at 37.
Okay, it does 10d8 force damage.
Oh God!
If it puts you to 0, your body immediately turns into a pile of fine gray dust. You are evaporated.
Might have to make a new character, guys.
I will let you know. Do you want me to roll a damage, or would you like to roll the d10? The 10d8 damage.
You roll it.
You want me to roll it? Okay, guys.
I don't want to put it in my hands, guys.
Everyone take a deep breath and pray I roll low. I've yet to kill a player character in our campaigns, but honestly, I didn't. You guys were killing it, and all of a sudden, you guys are not killing it. I don't understand what's going on.
Well, here's what I think. If you roll low, then the next guy might still kill him.
The next guy might still kill him, but if it's not a disintegration ray, it would just knock him unconscious, which is not so bad. Disintegration ray is nasty. Okay, I'm gonna type it in. Roll 10d8. How many hit points?
I have 37 hit points.
It has to roll quite a bit under the average.
That's
okay, enter key. Oh! Oh God! Oh God!
It's a knockout.
Oh no!
Knockout.
Oh no! Oh
bad.
Do I
God!
have anything like a reaction that I could do to save myself? Absorb elements like that would. Wait, does absorb elements do force damage?
It's force damage. Can you do anything? Anything?
Can absorb elements do force damage?
I don't. You're gonna have to look. You're gonna have to look.
Let me see.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't think this monster was
shield
that.
won't
I
do
didn't.
anything, right? If I cast shield as a reaction, could
You can
reduce
definitely
it?
try. As you put up the shield, you're so afraid of this thing. I'm sorry, Sophia. I feel so bad now. Why did I put this monster against you? You guys were kicking so much butt. I wasn't worried.
Yeah.
Your fear was not unfounded.
We will have to figure out what we're gonna do with that, as Sophia evaporates from
dust.
existence.
Yeah.
Sophia got snapped.
I was here for 4 episodes. And
Yeah, I guess you've had the fewest episodes, man.
How did Lars outlive you?
But you get to.
Wait a minute. I have a question. Could I bring myself into my ring before I get hit? And then my ring would get hit? Because technically my ring has a AC and HP and stuff like that.
All right. This is what I'm gonna do for you. This is what I'm gonna do for you, okay?
Ah, damn it. Yeah, I'm
gonna let you roll. I'm gonna let you roll a d20. Okay.
All right.
Don't roll it yet. Let me explain what's gonna happen so we can get the tension. We're gonna make this a sleight of hand, actually, not just a d20. We can make it your sleight of hand. You're gonna try to, as quick as you can, put yourself in your ring. Now, if you succeed, you're still going to be. I'm gonna say you still take 30 whatever damage to put you unconscious, and your ring will be destroyed, and you'll be laying there unconscious, and you'll have to do whatever it is to rebuild your ring.
I can bring it back with a long rest.
Yeah, you'll need to reconstruct it. So you need to make a DC. I'm going to say the same DC that this guy's been firing this whole fight. DC 14 sleight of hand. And you won't be dead. You'll just be unconscious on the ground. And you'll have you won't have your genie's ring.
You are in Jesus, not fucking one.
Jesus
Christ. Oh my god.
Don't have love.
I really tried. You went to grab your. You're like, no, I'm gonna save it, and you got afraid and
fell out your hand instantly.
Oh man, the ring is destroyed. You are destroyed. Your hopes and dreams of one day finding the winter ring is destroyed. But
the group will carry on your legacy by forgetting about it.
Going to be a goblin rogue, guys.
And I have to cut you from the campaign forever now. I can't let you come back. No, I'm just kidding. Of course you can come back.
Artificer for bombs.
Oh, you know what? I might just go artificer.
So yeah, the fun part is you get to build another character out, and we get to try to wrap it into the next encounter. What can I do for you? Do you mind? Like, you're going to be out of the game for the rest of that. Do you want to just hang out? Are you okay with that?
I'm good to hang out. Yeah.
Okay.
I can hang out and watch this.
I mean, there's only like an hour left. We're going to take a break in a sec.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a TPK and everyone's making new characters.
Hey, your prediction about that TPK, I was like, it's not going to be a TPK. There's at least you underestimate us.
I think I underestimate beholder zombies. Like,
oh yeah.
I think sometimes I think, oh, they're not that big. They're just going to do fear once or twice. Who cares? And then the disintegration ray happens.
TPK incoming.
And I'm like, maybe 2 is too many, but
I just thought there's gonna be another ray coming to someone.
Yeah, there's still one more ray.
TPK incoming.
Redwood, Zarek, Whisper.
Not all of us. Alright, well this is happening. I'm making a new character.
It is okay. We got Zarek. You want that? You want Zarek to get hit? I think he can even survive the disintegration ray because 30-something force damage won't kill him.
I have 34 HP at the moment.
Oh no.
Oh well. I mean, it's still halved.
Zarek too?
It's not psychic damage, so all right. Roll a d4 to see what kind of ray. A 1, paralyzed ray, Constitution save. You got this. Piece of cake.
I have a question. Is this going to be if the party survives this, is this going to be need of a level up? I'm dead.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling you guys might be leveling up after this shenanigans. You make the save. So again, the paralysis ray strikes your body. You shrug it off. No problem. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, and then you guys will all get your turns and chances to get revenge. As you're all stood there stunned. No, Sophia! You were supposed to protect us, but we never protected you. And it's very sad. And maybe we'll have a funeral burial or something for you, for your character. And
scattered.
I never really knew you. I saw you for like a couple of weeks.
We had an idea for a cat cafe.
Two sorcerers is 2 sorcerers too many.
We gotta name the cat cafe after her now.
How do you deal with 2 sorcerers? Well, I guess I didn't need anything extra.
You wrote in Discord, I can't deal with 2 sorcerers. No, but you can now you can deal with 1.
All right, quick 5 minutes, and then we will try to finish this combat off, and then maybe you guys can actually do the mission you left to do.
How was that?
You come back with
back in 5.
plastic bag of dust.
Nah, not even True Resurrection can bring you back.
True Resurrection can bring me back.
How was I not the one that died to that?
I just got bad luck. Literally 3 natural ones in a row. It's so bad. I feel like I
really should have retreated.
Well, I'm going with 6 levels of armor of an artificer, so we're gonna find out how this.
I'm just gonna continue to like just update my backup character.
Oh yeah, I didn't have a backup character really. I mean, I do have a bunch of characters, but they're kind of all in use.
Yeah, see, I have an actual backup character ready because I thought I was going to die in the first game.
Oh no!
Not even the first game, but it's just the intro. I thought I was going to die. The very first thing my character said.
We had a discussion that UA wasn't allowed, right?
Might have?
I'm not sure.
Either might.
Man. Alright. Cause
I'm gonna go take this time to look at my backup character and just upgrade him to level 6 whilst in the break.
Yeah. Cause I'm going with arcane armor, I think, for artificer.
You see, I went for College of Eloquence for a bard.
Oh, for bard? Oh, we do need more healers.
You know what? I should probably make a backup character.
You should! You should! You're not immortal. You know that, right?
I mean, I've outlived everyone that's died so far.
I haven't died. I don't know how, but you know.
I mean, I may have a set of broken ribs, but I'm fine.
Yeah, how have I taken less damage for all of you?
I'm just gonna start making it mandatory that we do everything in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Do everything? Like what?
Anything.
Everything.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna play a
That's true.
grung fighter.
What?
Yep.
Oh
So,
my
like,
God.
we're deciding what to do if we die, but we haven't died?
I've already decided.
I've died. I'm making a new character.
Oh, okay.
I'm imagining the 9 AC sorcerer is gonna die eventually.
Nah, he's gonna be the only survivor. Simply
Could you
everyone keeps him
imagine? Oh,
alive.
Jesus Christ.
You will last throughout the
Having
entire
no armor.
campaign.
How's everyone doing?
We're just talking
We're
about
good.
second character builds.
Yeah.
It's a good thing and a bad thing. It's sad. It really is, and
Yeah.
you guys can
Is
have
UA
like
allowed? Are we
Sorry?
allowing UA?
no.
No,
You're only.
okay. I
I asked that you only use Tasha's.
yeah, that's fine.
The three main books without. You can use
Yeah.
those freely. If you want to use anything beyond that, UA not included.
Yeah.
Let me know.
The armor is a subclass from Tasha's. I'm going.
Yep. Yeah, that's
artificer.
completely. Yeah, don't worry about that. You don't even have to run that past me. But anything you
Alright.
can use stuff beyond that. And you know what? If you really wanted, you could even,
Yeah.
run it past me. And generally, as long as I get my grasp on what is going on, I'll probably allow most things.
Awesome.
You might even be able to butter me up and let this character have that double the money thing if you really wanted. If you want to like guilt me in Discord and make me feel bad for killing your character, maybe.
Yeah, that's really my plan.
If it makes sense for your new character,
relies on that.
maybe we can work with it.
My backup character is just money. They have no other use.
Well, what's Lars's use? I'm still trying to figure out. It's fireballs, right? Fireballs and then fireballs.
I like to call them a glass cannon.
Fireballs
They'll
are
do high
fun.
damage, but they will die. It's just for life cycle.
Man.
All
Oh,
I've
but
already
you
put
guys-
together most of my replacement characters should I die.
So, what items did you have of note on your
magical
corpse?
items would not be disintegrated.
Well,
That's how disintegration works, isn't it? Like, it destroys everything except magical items?
it just says your body is a pile of fine gray dust. And as far as I know, magical items generally are a little bit more difficult to destroy than mundane, but unless they're artifacts, they're not necessarily invulnerable. They can still be destroyed. So
the disintegrate. I'm just reading off what the disintegrate spell says.
Well, it doesn't do the disintegrate spell, but maybe I can base it off of that. But I'm just curious what kind of magical items I gave you. I know you have
Wand of Magic Missiles and my Hecarim's Dodgy Dice.
Okay, so the dodgy dice is definitely gonna survive. So you guys have those still, because that was like a party reward. I'll see after the combat is over if you guys can recover the wand or not. If it's there, it's in a pile of ashes that you have to dig through. So we'll deal with
Zerk will.
We'll come to that bridge.
Oh, that hurts.
He never really liked you. You were a
boy.
He never really liked you either.
I never really met you.
We had one drunken stupor and we were great.
We're gonna have a memorial. It'll be good.
I mean, Zerk cannot make any promises on respecting the sanctity of your burial.
Who knows?
So
you may or may not.
Is everyone back?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. We are back at the top of the order with Whisper, who is back alive again, but there is no Hunter's Mark at the moment. You'll have to cast that again if you want it.
I'm just gonna shoot the beholder.
Do you feel partly responsible because you missed so many times?
Nope.
Oh, damn. Cold-blooded.
Are you doing a Hunter's Mark first? Oh, God.
Nope.
Okay, no Hunter's Mark. We're just shooting. We're just going to get in there. A 14.
This may just be a TPK.
14 is not going to hit. I don't know if you were using sniper.
No, I did not.
What's it called? Sharpshooter. But a 14 doesn't hit either way because there's a 15 armor class on the side.
Still haven't rolled above a 10.
Yeah, I don't like. You have a +8. Like, how is this mathematically possible? RNGesus decided you guys were supposed to have some deaths today. Out of DM's hands, as much dice fudging as I could possibly do.
Yeah.
I can't make up this much. Like it's meant to be. As Redwood is about to take his turn, he will take 2 points of lightning damage from that lightning rod that just sits there, slowly shocking you. Every turn.
Lovely.
And then it is your go. There is no Sophia to heal.
So sad.
But you
could. Second character of mine have inflict wound. No, distort value.
That's what I was saying. So like maybe you could butter me up in Discord. Try to convince me. If you can convince me it makes sense for the character that you're building.
Yeah.
Then I might allow it. We'll see.
That's true. I'm just trying to think.
No spell stack. Like, can you do distort value on the same thing twice?
I think so, yeah.
If there are two casters, I'd say definitely.
If my character dies, we're going to be making a piece of dirt worth lots of money.
I can only... sadly, I'll only be able to do it once per long rest. But still.
What's that? I just moving my camera around.
Bonus action healing word on our barbarian.
Not on Whisper. Oh. So 9 for the barbarian, and everyone else gets 5.
Yeah. And guess I'll Thorn Whip of Beholder, I don't know.
The one that's almost dead, or the fresh one?
The almost dead one.
Alright, go for it. It has 11 hit points left.
Does that hit?
Oh, yeah. Does a 25 hit?
We'd be scared if it didn't.
7, so not dead, but on death's door as you drag it 5 feet towards you. Or 10 feet towards you, I should say.
Ooh,
Forcing, is that, and that's your turn? Thorn Whip and Healing Word? Yes. Alright. The zombie is going to attack Redwood. 14? No, that's not going to do anything. Just flailing around. I'm a zombie. It has 1 hit point. And just no one... You guys are like, there are bigger threats. I do not care about the stinking zombie.
Pretty much.
Sophia, it is not your turn. Zarek. No. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
It's like Among Us, and you're like a ghost now, just finishing your tasks.
Yep.
Your task is bitching about how you got killed.
Yeah, that's true.
Silver lining, you are no longer afraid.
Yeah.
Don't you know, death is merely a release.
The artificer's gonna have a bag of holding.
Oh no.
You do get to just make magic items, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, I can just make magic items.
And then sell them.
Who's up?
It's Zarek.
Alright.
Zarek's turn. Come on, be the hero they need.
Yep, I'm gonna look at the Ash of Sophia's, just walk up, and I'm gonna swing at him recklessly.
Yeah, do it.
Axe.
One of these is dead. Definitely one of these is dead. I'll be very surprised if you manage to miss. 21's good, but you're reckless.
8 damage.
You don't want to know if it's a crit?
Oh yeah, you're right. I almost forget. I said reckless, but then I forgot immediately after.
That's okay. 8 points of damage. Yeah, you get gold for that one. You get gold. Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for it. That thing deserved to spit gold out when you killed it.
Now,
you chop it, and it finally falls, and it too is now a mushy mess on the ground.
Spinning around, I just slam my great axe into the other thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got it. That's a hit. Critical. 11 points of damage. Your axe gets like stuck in its flesh for a moment, and it kind of like looks at you with its dead eyes, preparing to potentially hit you with some kind of beam. Lars, are you the hero that we desire?
Probably not. Time to fireballs.
Do it. I've got enough HP to resist.
My goodness.
God's sake. You know what? I'm gonna spend another 2 sorcery points to re-roll that.
You got this, man.
What's the difference? What's the advantage to re-rolling an attack roll versus just quickening a second casting of it?
I have no idea.
It seems good. I could see it if it was like you were casting a 3rd level spell that you desperately wanted to hit.
Well, that's the main thing. I have it for backup.
Quickening costing 2 spell slots, whereas the other one only costs 1.
Oh, I thought you just said you spent 2 sorcery points.
Yeah, it says 2.
Where are we in the combat, real quick? What initiative are we on?
We're near the bottom. Lars, and then the beholders.
Okay. Let me roll damage. Why is it let me roll?
Flaming damage.
Whatever. There. 7.
Should be done before 10. 9.
Mute yourself.
7
Mom, I'm almost done.
My sister, actually. Because she can't be bothered to do this herself.
Oh.
Okay.
Calm down.
You got one more to deal with.
No interruptions.
There's 3 of you that it can target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Zarek, give me a D4. Honestly, your hit points are kind of low. Relatively
I got
low.
back up, so I'm good.
Are you like 40-ish now?
43.
Seems unlikely that it's going to hit you for 80, so I think you're okay.
A D4?
D4. 3, that's Enervation Ray. Constitution, I believe? No, yeah, con save to take half the damage. Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
then I
Your
take
face,
half again.
you're barely going to
I'm
feel
resistant.
this. So you take 10 points of damage after everything is said and done. As you dodge out of the way, or you resist it with your constitution, and then you resist it with your totem spirit, and you only take 10 points of damage from this beholder. Honestly, you're questioning how anyone could get disintegrated by this. It's such a weak creature.
Yeah. I'm disappointed in the other draconically related creature.
There can be only one. We're back at the top of the order.
Blood was clearly inferior.
Whisper.
You say that.
I mean,
Yep.
which one of us is dead?
Twice.
Roll some hits.
You will be
Roll
soon.
some hits.
Shadow magic is better.
It's magic, not dragon blood.
16 hits!
Oh,
16 hits! 16 hits!
You finally get a taste for blood
I
again.
don't understand. You should be rolling 20s to 28s. Oh my god. I don't know what to say, man.
We used up our luck in our
I don't know what to say. I feel like we're stuck in some kind of place that just forges grimness.
A grim forge.
As you may say.
4 points as your arrow barely scathes one of the eye stalks. This creature does not seem to be that concerned. Moving forward, Redwood, you're going to take an immediate 4 points of lightning damage from this random enemy I decided to make.
Just punch him in the face and kill him.
What would you like
He
to
would
do,
die.
Redwood?
He's got 1 HP, I think.
You know what? I'm tired of this thing. You know,
Shillelagh.
unarmed strike.
What's your strength? Oh god. It has 8 armor class, but if you're gonna roll a 5. What can I do with that? I don't know. You punch in its direction. But no, you missed. You hear like a sweet mist noise as you punch through the air. You feel badass about it, but that's about it. You don't have a weapon? Like you don't have like a staff or anything? You at least have a magical staff. You could have been summoning cats this whole time.
Yeah.
Could have, but I didn't.
There could be jaguars just running around.
I gotta roll new stats. Let's see.
If we had jaguars, Sophia might not have been hit.
Well, if you had created 10 cats, that would have been a very high chance of one cat getting hit from a disintegration ray instead of a player.
Yeah,
it's an option.
That's for Zarek.
Sweet. 15 hit points for Zarek, 5 for everyone else.
I regained more HP than I just lost.
Yeah. You are tanking these eye stalks.
Frankly, the most dangerous thing you could do right now is paralyze you.
That would,
true, but
that would be nasty. Zombie. It's gonna punch. Boom. 13. Nope.
Stats. Look at that.
We do point by.
Oh, we do, right? Duh. I forgot. We do point by. All right.
Did you just
I did roll pretty good stats.
A 12, 10, 10, 8, 13, 11.
You should have used those good rolls to survive. Zarek, it is your turn, my friend.
Alright. Reckless murder time.
Intelligence.
Roll those crits.
Yes.
Ooh, baby. Well, that was less than...
That's That's really low for slashing damage, but 16, 18.
Yeah, I'll take
18
it.
damage.
You cut off an eye stalk. You get to come in with that second swing. Go for it. Ginsu attack.
10.
Thank God for martial classes, or you guys would just be doing a whole lot of nothing.
I mean,
chop!
if
Chip!
they had a wizard
Chop!
here, they'd be nuking.
Yeah, well, you know, it is Lars's turn now. The zombie beholder is now bloodied as you have chopped away good chunks of it. It's lost an eye stalk. It's lost some life. The only eye stalk it has left is the disintegration ray, so it has to choose that one every turn now.
No.
I can take one.
Okay. Time to fire at it. With another firebolt.
I'm surprised you didn't turn those spell slots into, or those sorcery points into spell slots and then cast some bigger spells.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking very smart.
You weren't thinking with portals.
Well, it's many actually, so.
Still recovering from the hangover.
Oh, 9 points. 9 points of
It's
fiery
cool,
damage.
okay.
As it slams into its eye and it's blinded for a second, and then you all realize it can still see with the rest of its eyes, so it's not really blinded. It's hurt. It's definitely on its way out. You guys just basically got to put the nail in the coffin. Is that it for Lars?
Yep, that should be it.
All right. We got one more eye beam to spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be Redwood. D4.
Don't you dare roll a 4.
I'm ready for death.
Oh my
Con
goodness.
right.
This might actually be a TPK, of which I am not ready for.
I'm not sure what that was.
You have to roll a d4.
You have to choose your fate. We gotta know which ray. I was just kidding about the
So I
only
said,
disintegration
don't you
ray
dare
thing.
roll a 4.
Yeah.
That's the disintegration.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I guessed right anyways, so.
Okay. The dice gods have decided that they don't like this party.
The dice gods want blood.
Dexterity saving throw. If you make the DC 14, you take nothing. It misses entirely. Otherwise, there's a... Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can I take this, Steph? Can I
God.
jump in front? Can I roll a dice to try and do that?
I'm gonna...
Because I have a plan.
Is that what we want? Is the party okay with Lars throwing himself in front of this?
Oh, it's fine. I have a plan.
No.
Yeah.
I like to punch the beholder in the face
trust
and
me,
take
I
the
have a
blow.
plan.
No.
I have an excellent plan.
I don't mind death.
If you wanted to jump in front of people, why didn't you move close enough to potentially take one of the shots for them?
Hey, I'm directly in
Because
front of it. Can I take the
expecting it
hit?
to happen.
Or everybody else moves away so it can only target Zarek.
Okay, can I make an athletics check to body check my way into the beam?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let Lars. You can roll athletics or acrobatics, and Zarek, you can roll athletics or acrobatics, and we will see what
I
the
have
DM.
a really cool thing that I've not been able to use. Oh no, athletics or acrobatics isn't going to go well.
What's your plan? Let's hear it.
Oh, I got a 13. Oh, my plan is quite simple, but
Die?
a surprise.
Block the shot?
Well, you are quite a bit further away. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna let you do. What I'm gonna let you do is you are gonna get some of the damage. Now, I'm gonna say you take half the damage from this disintegration ray.
So I take a quarter damage in total because I'm
a quarter damage in total, yes, and Redwood's still gonna take half the damage. So I mean, it could be like 70 damage. It could be like an insane roll. It can max. It could be up to 80 damage because it's 10d8s.
Yeah, I have a quarter of that.
No, I know. I'm talking about saving Redwood is the goal here. Because she's been taking damage, so I don't think her hit points are that great.
Yeah.
My hit points aren't that great anyway, but I actually don't think I'd die in this.
I'm not gonna. So I don't think Lars. Lars is too far away, and a 13 is not good enough. You're gonna like stumble and.
Damn.
You can move 10 feet if you'd like, but you're not gonna make it to the.
Valiant effort.
You're not gonna be able to get in the way from where you are. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna roll some damage. Roll 10d8, and then half of it will be to Redwood, and a quarter of it will be to Zarek, and a quarter of it will disintegrate. Did it go? I hit enter. What happened?
We heard you hit
Don't
enter. It
say
hasn't
anything.
shown up.
Whoa! All right. Well, I'm gonna click it
The
again.
dice gods have declared the attack invalid.
There is no attack. All right. I'm gonna hit it again. If it goes through twice, we're gonna take the first one. Like if it randomly pops up, we're gonna take the first one. Rolling 58 damage.
All right, that's 24 damage to Redwood.
How much?
No, sorry. It's 7 damage. 20.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
28?
25 plus 4.
29.
29 points of damage.
Not good at maths. We have not good at
We
maths.
aren't.
Are you still kicking? You have more than
I'm
29.
good.
Okay,
I'm good.
29 force damage to
I'm too
Redwood,
bloody as all.
and then
17?
29.
We don't
14?
know math.
14 points to Zarek?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright. I've rule of cooled that you managed to dive into the attack like that. But I am gonna say that when you moved out of the way, you moved out of reach of the beholder, and I'm gonna give it an attack of opportunity. It's not a very powerful attack, it's regular basic attack, it's garbage. But I'm gonna say it gets to make a bite. But notably, you did reckless, so it's gonna have advantage on this bite. But I mean,
Yeah.
Zarek's you got tons of hit points. You don't care.
Unless
It only
double
rolls a
crits.
13 to hit, so you're good, even with advantage.
Yep.
All right.
I'm going to break its face on my
Rule of
turn.
cool. All that aside, we got Bloodied Whisper, Bloodied Redwood. Zarek's holding his own.
Dead me.
Dead Sophie. Whisper, top of the order. Are you
I'm
the hero
pretty
that
sure
we
that
need?
roll would have killed Redwood too if I hadn't done that.
Oh, 58?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's
Yeah,
that's
my
devastating.
stupid idea, your health.
First hit.
That hits.
Second.
19 finally. We get some damage. Yes. Don't roll low damage. We're actually gonna see Whisper like show up to the fight. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Averages out. 15 points. Not bad. Not bad. Zoom, zoom. 2 arrows sink deep into this creature's body. It is starting to look pretty haggard. It does not have a whole lot hanging on. I have a feeling Zarek will be able to polish this guy off. Redwood, I don't know how many hit points you have left, but you're going to take 5 lightning damage at the start of your turn.
I'm so tired. This little shit. You
That's
little bitch. You're
Zarek
goddamn
will
lightning.
kill this thing and hold him in place while you wail on him.
It is your turn, though, so you may...
Screw you, get whipped. But no, of course you don't get whipped.
Are you whipping the zombie?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, the annoying guy? Because an 8 will hit a regular zombie.
Oh, hell yeah. Screw you.
Finally, we licorice whip this thing into the afterlife. Oh, sorry. You only did 7 points. There's like a tiny % chance it doesn't die. DC 13.
Fortitude.
Let me do the math. You killed it. Okay. It was like right on the cusp of Undead Fortitude, bringing it back at 1 hit point to be even more annoying. But it rolled just under. You did enough damage to make the DC out of reach of this creature. It is dead.
Epic.
The little victories. Is that your turn?
I could heal. You know who?
I think
He
Lars
sounds-
is going to dash into melee combat on his turn.
No, I'm not that suicidal.
Body block.
Lars.
Body block.
I would have died from that. I'm
Lars.
telling you, I would have died from that.
Oh, 50? You would have died from half?
No, you see, I have a ability.
You have an ability to die?
I have an ability to avoid death.
I'm confused. Did you say you wouldn't have died from that?
I would have died from it. I
I'll
have an
summon a
ability to
healing
avoid
spirit,
death.
since that seems like the most useful.
Alright, so
Something
10
happened. I
HP.
just lost you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Everyone gets back 5 if they're alive.
Okay.
Does that trigger the totem?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 10.
She's shepherding. Oh, I missed some dabs.
This is no time for dabbing.
I'm dabbing on your corpse. I feel so bad.
I mean,
I can't dab on your corpse.
celebrating your death.
There is no corpse. You were disintegrated. There's.
In fact, I'd say
Tapping
your
your
ashes
ashes.
have already spread by now.
Yeah, a little bit of wind, maybe. Starting to a little bit. Is that your turn? You healed everybody. Awesome. Zarek, you're up, my
All
friend.
right.
This thing's got some hit points left. I feel like it's in striking distance for you.
Zarek rolls his shoulders, walks up to it, and recklessly attacks.
Take it down. Wow! Critical hit! You're gonna earn the gold this time.
That's 23 damage.
23 damage? Yeah, that is enough. As you epically cleave this thing. You don't even need the second. Go for it. Let's roll some damage.
Yeah, I don't know why that roll went through, but okay.
If you want, you can just pile it on, do like 40 plus damage. Whoom, whoom, whoom. You do like a sweet move. You slash it like a samurai. You like cut it, and then you kind of like step back, and then it falls into pieces. Like 40 damage, and you definitely get however you want the gold to come out of this thing, like a
Its
piñata.
eyeballs just start spraying gold.
There you go. 20 more gold coins. I think you got 80 gold total from just killing things with your axe today.
Yep, Zarek's gonna spend the next few minutes collecting that 80 gold.
So the character I have chosen is a total artificer, armorer, artificer.
Well, message
What?
me and we
Is
can
Tortles-
we can discuss being a
Portal's not allowed
turtle.
in this?
If it's outside the 3 main books, which
Oh,
turtles
it is,
are.
right. Damn it.
I'm not saying you can't. Let's just talk about it. You discuss your character. Why is it turtle? Why it works.
Is the Seta out of the 3 books?
I mean, we've got a changeling here, so obviously
Are
the
Grung out of
Kenku
books?
and the changeling are both.
Grungs
both-
are not out of the books, I don't think.
Oh.
Good, because the Grung is my backup character.
No, I mean, I don't think they're in the books.
A Seta is my backup character.
Uh,
By
Now
the
that-
way, the healing spear has 3 more uses, so I don't know. So crazy go stupid.
You guys did it
It's
though,
a dead.
and you guys will be level 6 at the end of this session, for sure. And you definitely find the wand of magic missiles in Sophia's
Dibs.
belongings.
you don't even know how to use it.
Maybe
I know.
that will go to the new character that shows up. Who knows?
It's on
You
my
guys can
sheet.
figure that out. In addition to that,
I don't even think you can use it. I think only casters can.
I
Maybe
can
it's
cast
wrong.
spells. I
I'd
have
like to
2
know that
spells.
wizard.
I remember, didn't you mention that there's stuff to investigate where the sorcerer
I don't
died?
think you can
Or
use
what,
What
that
about
magician fellow,
it
whatever
while
he
you're
was.
raging is what I'm trying to say.
The one
No,
who
that's a
summoned all
good
the
opening
zombies.
move to a fight.
that
Yes,
sounds-
definitely.
Yeah.
So
Let's go rob the man.
While
You go
Zarek's
over to the body and
looting
you
the
just-
corpse, you guys are investigating.
Oh my god. You go over to the body of the wizard and you find a ring of winters just sitting there? That would hurt so much.
You finally
same
found the
too.
ring.
Mine.
You find 3.
We find 5. We sell the other 2.
We just sell the extra one.
What he leaves behind is, he leaves behind some like paperwork and notes. Like you suspect, like kind of like spell bookies type stuff. But is he a wizard? You're not really sure. It's not like necessarily a spell book. Although you guys, I don't know if anybody would be good enough to know what a spell book is
it
versus
Arcana?
just loose papers. Sure, you can do an Arcana for me.
Yeah, why not? Xeric's probably seen magic books before somewhere.
24.
Okay, yeah, you're like, okay, I'm not sure if he's a wizard. I don't think so. This just looks like loose spell scrolls, if anything. Give me a second. I'll give you some spell scrolls. There's a spell scroll of lightning bolt.
Let me just go magic equipment, add items. Time to go robbing.
Give me a second.
How do I? It's just gonna be with levels of spell scroll, not the. I don't understand spell scrolls.
What's the spell's level? What's the level of the spell it's gonna get?
Sorry?
What's the level of the spell he's gonna get? He needs to find it, like look up the level of the spell. He needs to know the spell scroll's level to put it in his inventory.
Am I just having... I'm having a moment, and the word lightning is not... The way the word lightning is spelled is messing with my brain. I don't know why. It's lightning bolt is a spell. It's, I believe, a third level spell.
It's a third level, so you would gain a third level spell scroll.
Level.
Well, you don't gain a third level.
No, spell scroll. That's what I mean.
Yeah, you can't add like a different spell scroll for like the spell on it. You just gain that level of spell scroll.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry?
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
It's weird.
You add a third level spell scroll into your inventory from.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the way D&D Beyond does it, you just take a third level spell and
I'll
you
just
have to
call it lightning bolt. Like.
Yep, that's good.
You also get a spell scroll of... Yeah, fuck it. You can have a spell scroll of Chain Lightning, which is a 6th level spell.
You could have used that on us?
Could have, would have, should have if he was here.
But if you guys try to use a 6th level spell scroll, you have to like make a roll, and there's a chance it doesn't even do anything.
I think the only one that can use it is our 5th level sorcerer.
And well, maybe our newly created artificer. And lastly, there is a scroll of Storm Sphere, which is a 4th level spell. So you're kind of getting a feel that this guy has some kind of love for. Between that and the zombies, maybe you've put 2 and 2 together that this guy has a theme going. In addition to that, you learn his name is Morgan.
Freeman?
What was the last spell called again? I missed that one.
Storm Sphere.
Nice.
He has this, inclination, obviously, to maybe lightning, or if Fallstar is here, he might remember what they encountered the first time they met someone similar to this guy. You see some writings that talk about the Shadowfell, which is a plane of existence you guys haven't really encountered much. If you guys are unaware, the Shadowfell and the Feywild exist as like mirrored images of the material plane.
Yeah.
They're kind of like the Upside Down. At least the Shadowfell is very much like the Upside Down from Stranger Things, if anyone's seen that, where like the world exists but like it's different, but like things are kind of in the same spot. but it's also like everything's gray washed in the Shadowfell, and then the Feywild is like where fairies and stuff.
You don't
come
want to
from.
be stuck in the Feywilds.
You don't. Yeah, those planes are not meant for our poor adventurers unless you've been experienced enough to deal with them. But yeah, his name is Morgan. He also has pages in the books that talk a lot about creating zombies, which you know, and he also seems to have a proclivity for beholders. He really seems to like. You notice that it talks about beholders and death tyrants and spectators and all those kinds of things. And you notice a name coming up every once in a while, but when it's written, it seems like the person is talking about like a teacher or a mentor or someone famous that they have known about or learned stuff from. The name coming up is Heckram. You know the dice are Heckram's dodgy dice, so that's another time I think you guys have heard the name Heckram. And lastly, you've noticed that some of the symbology aren't the normal tongue and look like they match some of the Highmark Guild symbols that you've seen in the past, that you've seen on the coin, on the tokens, from Tallow Shop. There's some tie-in with that, you're not quite sure. And, of course, you guys can have 100 platinum to spread around the party if you'd like.
Well, there are 4 of us, so 25 each.
25 each, yeah.
$250 a piece to the remaining 4 party members.
Oh, man.
And this wasn't even what you were meaning. This wasn't even your mission. Your mission was to, travel maybe like another hour up the road and set an ambush.
Oh God.
Did I just pull a mollymawk? Oh.
A little bit, yeah.
I did, yeah. I should have spat in blood.
You could have. Yeah, I mean, I kind of talked about it, but yeah, you could have tried to change your death a little bit. I mean, it was sudden.
Yeah,
but
that's
if
sure.
You did try to use your ring, that was really cool. You had this last-ditch effort, and you really attempted it, but then you rolled another nat one. And
that aggravated me.
And you were...
Look,
and it was like just enough
have...
damage, too. Like, if it was a couple of damage less, you would have survived the beam.
Yeah, it was
like
like 2 points of damage reduction, and I would have survived.
It was just the perfect storm of dice rolls.
Bad. Yeah.
Low chance, it happens, and honestly, it's going to make a good story, I think, moving forward. And you should definitely be
wished for blood.
a grave.
I'm changing up a few things on my opinion. I am multi-classing.
Okay.
Just to give that a heads up.
Yeah, definitely. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it in Discord a bit, just you and me, and we'll kind of figure out what we want to do and who you want to play as. What time is it? There's still some time left.
40.
I guys have like a bunch of time left.
You got some time left, yeah.
Can I take Sophia's ashes and bury them? And then cast Reedcraft to like make some flowers bloom. I don't know, like a little proper grave.
Definitely, yeah. You guys could take some time
shove
and
that wand of magic missiles in the ground and just leave it there.
That's already been looted.
No, we're stealing it.
You're stealing it. Okay.
You're never getting that back. Not
well,
you.
The new character might get that back.
But at least you got a proper burial.
That's true. That's true. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys...
I'm okay with character deaths. It was just a shocking moment. I didn't think today would be the day I died.
You never know.
Don't you know? Death is every day. You just have to say not today.
Start up our cat cafe.
Don't worry, we'll name it Lang's Cats Cafe.
We will never... The party has been permanently scarred and will always remember Sophia.
Yeah, we have a grudge for necromancers and beholders.
Yeah.
We'll start a genocide of them.
Oh no, that's not good. I'm kind of like almost a necromancer.
You gotta hunt down every beholder now and kill it.
Ignore that roll.
I like the hunting of beholders.
Yeah, that's ignore that. I was just testing out something.
Alrighty. I don't mind.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm just thinking about what I want to do.
So what does the living party members like to do? So we're going to do a little memorial service. You take some time. You got some time to still move up the road, so you stop. You spend you guys can count it as a short rest if you want. As you spend an hour, saying some words, reminiscing the times you had, the times you defeated a bunch of demons with Sophia, the time that you defeated more demons with Sophia,
the time
they got pissed drunk.
Yeah, you got a good couple of nights. You did two nights or whatever as we did a time skip.
Piss drunk.
Yeah, it was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
Sophia's dream to open a cat cafe.
Oh, why not?
A swan song for a Sophia Lang, and she will be missed. She will be remembered. 2021 is a bitch.
Yeah, that's for
2021 is bloodthirsty.
Yeah. So now maybe you don't like this guy so much. So yeah, if you guys want to take a short rest, you can roll some hit dice or recover your short rest resources if anybody has anything like that. I don't even know if you guys do.
No, honestly, I'm not affected.
It would be way better to take a long rest, not gonna lie.
I don't know if you could long rest, and 8 hours is a little too long. You don't have that much time until the ambush. You could take a long rest, but you're going to miss your opportunity to complete the mission.
Could we have Redwood summon up her cats and use them to buy an hour or two of time?
What do you mean? You just want the cats to be in the road so they can't get by, and they're like, stupid
to
cats!
Them?
I don't think that's going to stop them for an hour or two.
I mean, lions and panthers and oh my might.
I might buy you a little bit of time. It seems unlikely that you'll be able to rest 8 hours. If the only elf character hadn't just died, you might have been able to get a tranced 4-hour rest in. I don't even know if half
only works for
full elves. Yeah, I don't think a half elf.
We only have as half elves. What?
Dark vision.
Nothing. Dark vision. That's it.
And you get to be very pretty.
Yeah.
You left a beautiful pile of ashes.
Pile?
Yeah.
It was a graceful pile of ashes.
But now you guys can hate beholders. Which I think, we've got one right here. Except this is a real beholder. The real beholders are even scarier. So, which you actually do know as you read through the book here, or the pages. You're like, oh damn.
I think this is going to be the beginning of the Beholder Crusades.
As long as it's not mind flayers, right?
Yeah, fuck those things.
I just rolled my short rest die thing.
Hit dice. I'm wondering if there's anything about. No, there isn't. There's this character is not tied to the Kenku slave trade, and honestly, I'm pretty sure Grimforge said he had to step away as soon as combat was over, so it wouldn't really make when we start next episode, I'm gonna have to give him the chance to short rest as well, because he probably would have. I know he's at 20 hit points or 25 or something. So you guys can heal up a bit. I don't know. Does anybody have any potions? You could.
I had a bunch of potions.
If someone gives me a pint of ale, I can heal up a bit.
Oh, right.
I think I had a few potions on me when I died.
You have the jug. It's unlimited ale.
That's true.
Oh, sweet. You just get to see Xeric drink a couple gallons of beer or something, and his wounds just close.
You get that sweet. What is it?
Does
lesser healing? What potions?
1d4 plus 4, and I have exactly 8 missing HP.
Does Lars have an ability to like see dead things or no?
No.
Well, I'm talking. You don't know. He's a shadow sorcerer. Just asking.
Yeah, no, sorry, I don't have the sixth sense.
No, you don't have a sixth sense. All right.
Did you have potions on you, Sophie?
I think I had like 2.
Just regular healing potions?
Yeah, regular healing potions.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that they got disintegrated.
Dusted,
you even fumbled and tried to drink one while like it spilt out as you were like panicking and like you're like, oh, sleight of hand. Whoops, I knocked my potions and it was not the most graceful of deaths.
Take care.
Bye, mate.
Sorry, did someone just leave?
Yeah, he had to leave.
Hale left, Grimforge left. Okay, so there's only the 3 of you, which is technically only the 2 of you because Telik is dead. I guess that means we're probably going to call it early tonight, if that's all right with everybody.
That's okay.
Emotionally
That's great.
draining.
We get more time to talk.
Yeah, I mean, I hope this doesn't come off as a bad episode just because there was a player death. I hope it's gonna be memorable. I hope, you know.
Can you rename the stream before you upload it?
What?
Or
death?
While it's going live?
What do you want?
I don't know. The Soul Rescued is pretty cool name, but yeah.
Yeah, that was in reference to something else, not you dying. So yeah, okay.
Honestly, instead of the Soul Rescued, it should be a Soul Lost.
No, it should be the Soul Rescued and Forgotten. And the Soul Rescued and Lost, or something like that.
24.5. Part 24.5.
So, are we leveling up next game then?
I think you leveled up this game.
Yeah, you guys are level 6 now, so you can do that whenever you'd like.
Yep.
Get some spell slots, get some stuff. That means your new character can also be level 6, which is pretty badass.
Yes.
We'll discuss, when we do the discuss in Discord, I gave you like 1 magical item to start or whatever. I forget what you chose, but then you ended up selling it for the wand.
I chose the Cloak of Elvenkind prior, and then I traded it in for a Wand of Magic.
Yeah, then you sold it for the wand. So we'll discuss. I mean, if you're an artificer, you're going to have a bunch of stuff anyways. But I mean,
yeah, that's
I'm
true.
sure we can give you something and figure out what we're going to do with potentially a turtle. We'll see what happens.
No, I changed up that. I went Aasimar.
I like to just, let a character idea simmer, because sometimes you get really excited and then
thinking about it as I'm going.
It's nice to spend some time and really be like, okay, what do I want to play? Hopefully for the next 6 months or whatever, and not face.
Yeah, I've had my backup in plan for a while, and it just carries on game.
Do you honestly? Do you want?
I want to die naturally. It's just that my guy's such a glass cannon. I'm just expecting it.
You're just like, how is he not? He should be.
Yeah, every time I don't die, I'm surprised.
I'm surprised Sophia died first. Oh, did we end the stream?
No, technically we're still going. Why?
Oh, no, I'm just asking.
You guys want to talk in private? You want to talk about the ins and outs?
No.
I mean, it looks like the stream is dying. Like the people are leaving. So yeah, sure, we can say our goodbyes and say our goodbyes to Sophia. I've never done a player death before, so I'm feeling this. The DMs feel guilty for so long. They feel so guilty. I really wanted. I tried to give you outs, and
RNG Jesus is the reason.
Player death has to be a real threat, or there's no reason to play the game.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It has to be looming so that your victories mean something, and I think we've all learned a lesson here. That
2 beholders is too much.
2 beholders is too much. Well, you guys never focused. You were killing everything else, and I'm like, what?
Hang on, I focused on one thing.
I did too. I was just chucking spells at it, but missing every time.
I mean, I'll be honest. Whisper missed like 10 shots in a row with a +8. I have no idea how that even happened. It was
20,
crazy.
Nat ones in that game. That was stressful.
I mean, I don't know how. We got to find a way to get that guy his invisibility, like his
darkness back.
his darkness.
Give him an
Yeah.
umbrella. There's a little bit of cover.
You just summon an eclipse, and yeah, I mean, you guys have plenty of adventuring. There's gonna be some fun stuff coming. I thought you guys were gonna finish this and the mission this round.
Oh no!
And potentially make it back to town. I have some of that thought up. So there is some cool stuff coming planned for you guys when you do this mission. Potentially going back to Ironfell, and things are going to start ramping up. I don't know if you guys get a chance to watch even a little bit of last Sunday's episode. It was they were telling me like it was on. It was a nice episode. It was really good. There was a lot going on. They had some really close calls. They had similar close calls to you, but they made it out instead of
losing one.
It was crazy. Like there were players got downed. Like I said, I don't know if you guys know what a Woe Strider is because it's from the Theros books, but
yeah, I know what it is. I played a Theros campaign.
Like their wizard got hit with the cone of anti-magic and was just like, what the fuck do I do now? And they learned to fear these creatures because they ended up having to get away instead of.
Look at Roll20 if you still have it up. That's a firebolt. That's the character I'm thinking about making. Oh Jesus.
Oh my god.
That's a freaking
That's one hot diss track, my dude.
But yeah.
Why did this?
What is what?
No, never mind. I guess it's just a. Is it just always 6 damage?
No, I rolled a d6. No wait, it is always 6 damage, isn't it?
Because it doesn't say their dice roll, it just says 3
no,
and 6.
It's always 6 for Radiant Soul added on. Pretty sure anyway, racial.
Anyways,
yeah.
Let's for anyone watching Meridian Fall campaign, not always this somber. There are 2 parties. They live in the same universe and things that they do story-wise interact with one another. The other, it's every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then the other one is on Sunday at noon Eastern time. And then tomorrow, every Thursdays, I'm going to be doing not D&D related, a game dev session where I just do some basic game development. I really can't wait for people to start watching me do it and give me suggestions and fuel what's going on instead of me just sitting there working for 3 hours wishing I had someone to talk to. But hey, it is what it is. Some people explode on Twitch and some people just have fun playing D&D, which is
with your friends. Yeah,
it's still fun. So thanks for watching. I'll let you guys say your goodbyes, even though there's only a couple of you left. 3, 2, 1.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. I hope everybody has a good rest of their evening. And if I see someone tomorrow, shout out. Say hi. I'd love it. Thanks.